Live on the YouTube. We're running. Everything's good. And I don't have to check anything else because we're chilling today. Just remind me to start the pod. Hi, everybody. We're on YouTube. It's early.
Hey, everybody, early.
Here we
Hello,
go.
everyone.
Hello. All I ever wanted, all I
Oh,
ever needed was to be on YouTube with Solo and
to be
Ando.
on YouTube. All right.
Something, something ordinary or something here in my heart. I
We're off to a
signed up.
blazing start here.
I
Words
know.
are very unnecessary, Axel.
Oh,
Yeah.
words are
Pain will only do
very.
you, no, fate. I don't even know.
They will only do harm.
Oh, they will only do you harm. Yeah.
Yep. They will
One
only
child
do
by
harm. Okay.
life.
I
Sorry.
got to shut off YouTube on my side, guys, because it slows down my system. I'll try to check on my phone, but if anybody else wants to, every once in a while, if somebody does happen to come in, that would be cool.
I'm live on the YouTube on my iPad. So,
Yep,
which
I've
is
got it on my I
scary
got it
because I
up on
can
mine
see
too. So
myself.
yeah, I try and ignore. I want the option to make the chat full screen, but I don't think there's one to do that on my iPad. Then I don't have to look at all of our beautiful faces. But
Yeah, on the iPad, the chat for me is on the right. It's not below where I can just scroll.
you know what? If you flip it vertically, then it will. It'll be on the bottom then.
Oh, eh.
Your
Nice.
iPad.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this for now.
You are very unnecessary. Words are unnecessary. Solo will only do harm. Hey, I applied for a weird job today. It is basically it's having conversations that they tape live to train AI.
Hmm.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like you just talk for an hour and they give you like, I don't know, $20 or
I
something.
mean, you don't know much about talking for an hour, so that might be a challenge. But
Hey,
Well,
20
that's what
bucks is
Perry
20
said.
bucks.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You're right. $20
So
is $20.
we'll see. All right, let me go into daily DVR. I'm getting excited for this draft, guys. Now, I know everyone was very excited because about an hour ago there was a trade. Did you guys hear about this trade?
The fifth round, sixth round thing.
Yeah, Andy ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
Um Somebody's
What
here.
was
No,
it?
I'm just kidding. It was like the
Micah Parsons
Browns
for a
and the
fifth.
Ravens traded
Oh,
like eighth round, sixth round picks or so, right?
I can't believe Adam Schefter. Did you
It
guys
was
know?
something.
I didn't realize till I heard Bill Simmons pod that Peter Schrager's on ESPN now.
Yeah,
Yep.
because remember they moved. Remember he was on like Hello Football or Good Morning
Yeah,
Football
Good
or
Morning
something,
Football.
and then they were moving it from LA to New York.
Oh,
Remember all that stuff?
oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I did just see something a few minutes ago from Schefter that said he expects explosive fireworks in the top 10 picks. So take that for what it's worth.
Oh
Works.
God. Let me tell you something, dude. I listened to that guy's podcast, and to him, he takes explosive shits
Yeah,
because
you're right.
his podcast is very hard to listen to. And I actually kind of like the McAfee guy, but he's like every time he's like, "Can you believe it? Shador Sanders might go fifth. Oh my God!" And you're like, "Dude, everybody is talking about this. Calm down." Like it's. Oh my God, look who it is, guys, with his Steagles
Whoa.
on. Say
The,
hello, A Hustler, so
Oh
we can
shit.
see if we can hear you.
What's up, bitches?
All right.
Woo!
Do you have headphones,
Surprise,
Hustler?
surprise.
Hustler, you got headphones in?
I do. Why?
Okay, good, good. Just want to make sure you can hear us.
Okay. Yes,
I
I can
remember,
hear you.
if you remember, you used to do podcasting.
Wake
Oh,
up, a
yes.
hustler.
Wake up.
Yes!
Wake
Wake
up.
up, motherfucker!
Wake up. What's going on, guys?
Chilling, man. Talking about the draft.
Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Talking a lot of
Yeah.
bullshit is what I hear. What's going on?
Hey,
Let's talk
kid
about
Oh.
the
show.
real stuff. What's going on, guys?
A
What's the
Hustle's got
insider
a look at the
information?
shirt he's got on. Look at the shirt A Hustle's got on. The Steagles.
You guys know about the Steagles?
Oh, you're one of those front runners that
No, no. Do you
switches their
know?
teams?
No,
Oh,
no, no.
Oh,
Do you know
trash
who-
talk has
He doesn't
begun.
even know who the Steagles are. You know who the Steagles are? You don't? Okay, so
I don't know.
1943, because of World War II, the NFL lost a lot of players, the draft and the war. And a
Oh,
lot of teams combined, and the Steelers
Oh,
and
no
Eagles
kidding.
combined for one season with our Rooney Sr., who I grew up next door to, my boy. They combined and became the Steagles. So
Yep.
that's what I'm representing right here. It's actually
I
a
can't
real
believe I
thing.
didn't know that. I can't
that's
believe I
kind of
didn't know
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Steagles
Yeah.
represent.
So it's funny
Boulevard.
because everybody knows, like all my friends know I love the Steelers and the Eagles, even though I'm like obviously more biased for the Steelers, but so somebody bought me this shirt and I'm kind of just like representing now that I'm in Philly.
It looks almost looks like Saint Eagles.
All
Yeah.
right.
What's going on, Cowboys? Oh man, everybody hates the Cowboys.
Yeah, well, that's been the
Yeah.
whole
I
through
know.
existence. They hate winners.
I've never been a Cowboys hater. I told you that, Solo. Never been a Cowboys hater. I
Well,
cheered
I
for
think
them
I'm
back
more
in
of a
the day.
hater of my team than you are. Of
Yeah,
them.
you hate them. I think
That's
a lot
true.
of time. I think I even asked
Oh,
you
I
that many
ha-
times this last
I'm
year, Solo.
yeah, I hated
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I
Oh,
hate them
shit.
more than I love them lately.
Yeah, well, we all hate our own teams at certain times. So, guys, I am interested in are you guys are you like excited for your teams to pick? Do you think something fun is going to happen, or is this draft really we've got
We got
three
the
top
action cam
Oh yeah, I
going
know.
on
We're
over
looking
there.
all. We got three picks in the beginning, and then after that, what everyone keeps on saying, from like 4 to 20, it doesn't matter where you're picking. It's just like team need.
It
You
is
know?
it's like start time. Actually, did you want to start the pod?
Oh, okay. I will. Hey, Andy,
Because
that's a
Solo wants
great
to do the
idea.
intro and all
Oh
that.
shoot, I totally forgot. We got to start the pod.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
See
ready?
that?
Here's my
I'll
boy.
count you down. There he is, Art Rooney. All right,
Nice.
Solo. Hustlo. We're gonna start the pod real quick. You ready,
Okay.
Solo?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Will Aaron Rodgers crash the draft in a Vikings Favre jersey? Would Shador Sanders be a first rounder if his name was Shador Bartholomew? Tom Hanks will not be joining us tonight, but a man called Otto will be. Better deals at McConkey Strip Club tonight than the Regal Beagle. Well, we know where Brett's going to pass out next on Around the Couch.
Welcome back, everyone, to an amazing, fantastic, live, spectacular on YouTube draft edition of Around the Couch. It's the 2025 draft, which is taking place in Green Bay, Wisconsin, but we're at our respective homes. This is a hangout pod. We're going to be chatting. We've got Ando here, we've got Solo here, and we've got a very special guest, the original podcaster himself. Wake up, A Hustler. He's here. How you doing, A Hustler?
I'm doing good, guys. Wake up, motherfuckers. Woo! Let's go. Let's get draft.
Yeah, A Hustle's got his Steagles
So-
shirt on.
So
We're
are the
having
Eagles
fun.
and Steelers, they're sharing draft picks this in the first round?
Funny.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that. I don't know how
Yes,
that
I
works.
guess that's an inside joke, everybody. Yes, I'm a Steelers and Eagles fan. I lived in Pittsburgh and now I live in Philly, and I love them both.
Yeah, it
That's
is
right,
true.
baby.
He always did like the Eagles. I've got to admit it. He's a little bit of a bandwagon jumper here, but with the
At least I
Super
live
Bowl and
here.
all, but he does live in Philly. That's true. That's
We
true.
can just call him a front runner. That doesn't sound as bad as a bandwagon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, where should I be checking on the draft, guys? What's the best website that's giving me updated draft stuff?
ESPN's usually good with it,
Yeah,
and then
they're usually pretty
Yeah.
good.
NFL Network
Let me
site
see.
sometimes is a little cranky.
Yeah, that's
But-
why I get
I think that
ESPN.
NFL Network sometimes uses a little bit too much flash and video and pictures and stuff. If you just want the actual
Mhm.
stats,
Okay.
ESPN.
I mean, I'm
better,
sure like CBS Sports or whatever is carrying
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's almost 5:03, so the Titans.
LostMythos.com.
the Titans are on the clock.
Oh,
So what
actually,
it-
you know what? I should just watch this on YouTube TV. Is what I
A
should.
Dash's
I-
boy Booger
I have a question
McFarland
for
is
you.
there.
I have a question for you. What is your favorite day of the draft? Typically.
You know, that's a
Me?
good
Me?
question.
Oh.
Mine is day two because
Yeah.
I like
Since the
second
new
and third
format?
round, especially since like also like I'm really into fantasy. So like I feel like a lot of the fantasy players, there's a lot more that go off usually in round 2 and 3,
Yeah,
especially running backs.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's a little more
Usually.
unpredictable too. Usually, I think the
That
second
too. Yeah, you can find some gems like real
Yep.
NFL.
In the past, 4 through 7 was mine when I was a diehard college football. I mean, I'm still a big fan, but I don't know these players as much as I used to in the
Yeah.
past. I mean, I used to do my own 7 round mock drafts and stuff like
Oh
and hand them
shit.
out to people in the bar. Yeah.
Okay,
There
Mel
was a lot of
Kiper.
free time, lot of free time.
now,
I feel
now
you.
you only do 3-round mock draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I do
Yeah.
3 pick mock draft.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's always fun though. Yeah.
But I would used to watch all the NFL Network coverage. I mean, I watched that stupid combine for a couple of years, then realized why.
Oh yeah.
But all those pre-draft shows, I was obsessed with it for a while. And then around, I guess, 20, oh geez, when I started dating my wife is when I started cutting down. Go figure.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
that's
too
good.
bad.
That's a good reason. So
Yeah,
that's a much.
yeah,
That's a
good.
much more fun reason too. Yes.
Yeah.
Solo
I'm-
Cramden strikes again.
Solo
to the moon,
Cramden.
Renata. To the
To the
moon.
moon. Solo Cramden.
I guess that's an inside joke, but yeah.
No, it's like
honeymooners.
Ralph Cramden from the Honeymooners.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have very current references on this podcast.
Yeah, very
in case
current
you're wondering.
references.
Yeah.
We're going back to the 50s.
So finger on the pulse.
I love it. I love it.
Man,
Yes.
I'm still
I love the
trying to
old movies.
Are they still
The old
booing
shows.
Roger Goodell? Because they've been booing him for years.
Yeah.
Came out on the stage on a bicycle, so at least that part's over.
So next year I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh. It's gonna be like right there. Like I'm gonna be like in the neighborhood where it's at. I can't wait.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool.
Definitely going back.
That will be cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
now ESPN's got a little ticker going. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see it. They didn't have this going before. Now it's up and going because I was trying to. It's like everything's video now, but I'm trying. We're
Right,
doing a
right.
video, so I don't want to be running a video.
What do you guys think of
Right.
Cam Ward?
I liked him in college. I think he's going to be a good player. I don't know if he's going to be a all-time great quarterback, but I think he'll be decent.
Yeah, he'll be at least he'll be at least an average quarterback. He could have like Ben Roethlisberger kind of like production.
Hmm
I
Something
think
like
it's a
that.
good
He's like,
thing. I think it's
yeah.
a good thing that he played, and I think it's good when these players play for several different schools. I think that's actually a plus because it shows that they have the ability to go into a different system or change and adapt to it. So I think that that's a good thing. But I kind of agree with you, Hustler. Like, not everybody has to be, Joe Montana, right? Like, there's like this, like the same thing with Shadur. Like, it's okay if he's like a decent quarterback. He doesn't have
Yeah.
to be the best thing that ever lived.
Kirk
Everybody's
Cousins.
like
I'll
such a
take Kirk
fucking hype
Cousins.
train. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Look at the NFL today. How many, there's like what, five,
No.
6 great QBs, and then there's a lot of people who just play quarterback. Some days they're good, some days they're not, like they still made the NFL, right? Like
Yeah.
I think that's a thing to say. Like it's just, I don't know. Not that I feel bad for Shadur Sanders. I'm kind of hoping he keeps dropping, but just for the story of it, because everyone talked about him so goddamn much.
But if his name was
But,
Shador Bartholomew, Axel, would he go in the first round?
I
No
mean,
Dion. No Dion. as
I
his
don't
dad.
know, I really don't know what to say about that.
But there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Will he actually go in the first round? Who knows?
How about Travis
Yeah.
Hunter? What is he really going to play? Which position is he going to play?
He's going to do both. He basically came out. I don't know if you saw the news.
I
He's like,
did,
if
but
you
who
don't
the
play
fuck cares
both,
what he says?
yeah. But I think, people are going to listen to that. Like they're going to put him in both. Like how much of each, I don't know.
Right,
But like
that's the
he's
thing.
amazing at both. Like you have to
Yeah.
put him there.
You
have
put
to
him
give
at
the
both, but
opportunity.
you manage it, but
Yeah, to a
manage,
degree.
manage like his snaps.
And
Yeah.
I bet he
Well-
won't play both ways much in the first season. I think he'll focus more on one. I mean, it's risky putting a rookie out there on both sides of the ball. I mean,
Yeah.
he's going to be a target. Everyone's going to want to kick the crap out of him on both sides of the ball.
And
I mean,
that's
there's no
another
doubt
thing.
about it.
That's two positions. The positions he plays are both positions that are high injury positions,
And
especially for
And,
your legs, knees, You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
he has all time like athletic ability. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
he played 160. If he can play 80 snaps, that's incredible. Like he was playing 150, 160 in like a couple of Colorado games. That's fucking crazy.
But I mean, that's also in the Big 12. That's not in the NFL.
I mean, you're absolutely right, but I'm
that's
saying like you
yeah,
cut like that's what I'm saying. You cut it down even 70 snaps. Like
yeah,
that's like that's a lot.
what
yeah.
is
He's still going to be a great player. There's no
Yeah.
question.
ESPN is like building this site as I'm watching it. Like all of a sudden, a clock isn't there now. Now I can see it. Like it wasn't there before.
I think it refreshes every.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old refresh. Well,
Good old
I agree with
refresh.
you, Hustler, but I also think the NFL is very different. And I guess though that there are a lot of teams that play, like for instance, like the Jets linebackers with Saleh, it was almost like lines, like hockey lines. You know what I'm saying? Like they have different substitutes come in, right, for different
Yeah.
situations.
Yep.
But I don't, do you really do that with a cornerback? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't he have to kind of like get into the flow of the game? And
But
can
he's
he like,
special. Like he's special. Like I
okay,
think he would be in the flow of the game, as long as he's in the game most of the time.
okay.
I think,
So then
in my opinion.
he didn't benefit from just being with Dion.
Yeah. Oh hell no, hell no. He was amazing. Actually, he made Shador better
Okay.
than like
Yeah.
Shador's stats better than what they were. Like
Okay.
if he
Okay.
were just to be a receiver, he would be hands down the best receiver in this draft, and it's not close. Last year, he probably would have been the third or fourth receiver, like based on what
I
we saw
wonder,
last year.
what do you make more money these days? Those are both high money positions
Wide
as well,
receiver,
right?
you make a little
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
Mhm.
little bit
I guess
more.
what in the 30s right now for wide receivers,
Yeah.
corners, mid to high 20s for
Yeah.
some, I guess.
Yep.
That
That's a
have something
couple.
to do with what he chooses to do? I mean, that's only a second contract, I guess, but
But if
The
he's doing
thing,
both, he's going to make 40.
but I think we're burying the lead. He's probably going number 2 to the Browns,
He
yeah.
is. He is, no
and
doubt.
A Hus boy Kenny Pickett will be thrown.
Yeah, my boy. Little
Hey,
wuss.
Super Bowl
Yeah.
champ.
He's been on both my teams, I know. That's kind of
Kenny
crazy.
Pickett. All
What a
right.
punk he was. I'm so glad the Eagles got rid of him too.
What
Wait.
oh,
Oh,
they're
this
showing
is Adam.
Jackson State.
Oh, when assessing how the top 10 picks tonight. Oh, you said this earlier, right? One place source said expect explosives.
Yeah, and then like 2
Yeah.
days ago, I was listening to Moving the Chains on the NFL Network, Pat Kerwin and Jim Miller, and they're not expecting any movement. So I don't know, but I think Schefter is more in tune. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't understand why there would be, because if you have a draft where you think there's only really 2 or 3 or 4 like first round definites,
Elites, yeah.
elite
Mhm.
players, then why do you want to trade up to spot 8? You don't. But maybe
Well,
there'll be
maybe
a
some plays
rush.
fall in love with a player, Axel,
Yeah,
and they
that's
have
true.
to have, that
You're
happens.
right. You're
Like
right.
Trey Lance with the Niners. Well, actually, the Niners made that trade, and no one knew what quarterback they were going to draft. And then, of course,
And
they did
without
trade
having as many elite, like if you had the 5th or 6th pick, you're probably more willing to trade it down for less than you normally would if it's not
That's
somebody
true.
you're in love with.
That's
So
true.
Yeah, and
People be
gain more
more willing
picks.
to draft. And like
Mhm.
you said, if people fall in love with players, maybe
Yep.
they're willing to trade then to get that player. You know what I'm saying?
So I
Because
remember
it's so
when
specific.
when Detroit drafted, I think it was at number 12 when they Jameer Gibbs.
That's
I remember
correct.
that kind of being a shock a little bit. Like, wow,
It
that
was.
seems high.
yeah,
For
You
running
know,
back for sure.
Now after 2 years or whatever, we're like, oh, Jameer Gibbs, one of the best run. So it's like
Because
if
he's
you've
a
got your
weapon.
guy, yeah,
He's got the receiving and the rushing.
if you
Yeah.
want your guy who you think, you just go get him. Especially in this draft, like Axel was saying, there's only a few elite players. Then it's like from 4 to whatever. I mean, you got so many different, and there's no guarantee who's gonna. I'm sure the Eagles will get some guy from Georgia, and he'll be a stud at the end of the first round. Is
Right,
what'll
right.
happen. What'll happen. But
Well, we have 5 people watching us right now, so that's nice.
and
High
one of
five,
them is
people.
my dad. I just saw,
Right.
hi, Dad.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi, Heath,
nice.
Dad.
So be good for at least 15 minutes, and then he'll get sick of us. And
Let's just talk about what a good
What's be
little
good
boy
mean?
Heath is. Heath is such a good
I've
boy.
been smoking tobacco right
He-
here.
He Oh, interesting. Okay. That's an
Okay, I was gonna say, if it's something else, we
gets
gotta-
on, he starts smoking tobacco.
You're gonna get
Good
us
job
kicked
there,
off
Russell.
YouTube.
I know. Is that your Gandalf pipe?
It is. My guy's kicking off pipe.
See? That's his Gandalf pipe.
Yes, you hobbits. Yes.
Lord of the
yes.
Rings,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
I just
So did
finished.
they
I
make
just
this-
finished watching
let's
Rings of
see.
Power this week. I loved it.
Yeah. Oh, the pick is in, folks. The
Oh.
pick is in. It's a big surprise.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? The
Wait,
pick is in.
Why am I was about to make a joke and then I couldn't remember. Who was the quarterback? Newton. Cam Newton.
Newton.
Oh,
Cam
Yeah.
Newton, yeah.
Cam
He's,
Newton.
he entered back in the draft.
Yeah.
Another
Let me tell
Cam.
you, I think Cam Newton might be better than Cam Ward. I'm just saying. Cam Newton
Well,
is pretty good.
he did
man.
go to a
doesn't get
Super
the-
Bowl.
He was good.
Yeah.
Newton.
Oh, I feel
Newton
like
was elite for a few years.
He had an MVP, doesn't he?
They
Think
broke
so.
Newton. I mean, Ron Rivera was garbage. let's be
Well,
honest.
Riverboat Ron.
Yeah.
Now, what a
Ando.
joke.
Is Cam Ward getting drafted Miami Hurricane? Is this the first #1 since Russell Maryland by the Cowboys in '91?
Oh, damn.
I'm trying to think
Ooh.
if
What about
there's
Vinny Testaverde?
yet.
Oh, that was before.
well, that was
Yeah,
that would have been
before that, I think.
That was
Yeah.
late. That was '87. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
I-
You're right.
It might be.
We're all old.
Yeah, because Ken Dorsey was definitely not.
No.
I'm trying to think. Like Shockey was a first. Like there are a lot of first round picks, but first overall.
Yeah.
It's two Hurricanes have been drafted #1 overall: Testaverde and Russell Maryland.
Okay,
There we
there you
go. Oh, damn. Breaking down
There
the
you go.
knowledge.
You guys got it. Wow. When you're around the couch,
At least
you're
I remember
around
Vinny.
excellence.
When you're around the couch, you know you don't look for coins. You stop and listen.
around the couch.
Okay. then.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
The
here
10.
comes Godell.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
My God.
All
this
right,
is
here
like
we go.
The NFL drags this shit out. It's like we've been talking
Now,
about
was
this shit
Steve,
forever.
was
now.
Steve Young
Yeah.
the backup to Vinny Testaverde in Tampa?
Yes, I think so.
That's some
Oh, I
crazy
think
ass
you're right.
shit.
And then he went. Yeah, then he went
to the USFL.
The 49ers. Oh, and
and
then he
then
went to
the,
the 49ers.
then the Niners. Yeah,
Damn, that's some
Wait.
crazy shit.
that is.
He went to the USFL. I thought he went to the USFL first. No?
Oh, maybe he did. I don't remember the
I
exact.
think he
I don't
went to the
remember.
USFL first.
But
Oh,
he
yeah.
backed up Benny.
And
You know
that's
what? I
yeah.
think you're right, Axel, because I remember them giving him so much
Yeah.
money to
That's
sign
what
with the
I-
LA
yeah, I
Express.
thought so.
Cam Ward, Miami.
There you go. Okay. Now
good.
could we get
Good.
something interesting happening with the next pick?
So I
On
guess-
the clock.
It won't be. It's
The
gonna be.
worst,
It's gonna be
unfortunately,
The
we have
Cleveland
to
Browns.
give a shout out to Grandpa James, our patron, our friend. Oh, the Browns are trading the #2 pick overall, a 4th
No.
round pick, and a 6th round pick to the
Yes.
Jaguars.
What?
Jaguars are trading the #5 overall pick, a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick, and their 2026 1st round pick to the Browns.
What?
The Jaguars are on the clock.
Wow.
Damn.
Who did the Jags
They-
want?
You
this
know
bad?
you know who they want, man. They want fucking what's his name?
Travis Hunter?
Thank you. Yes, they're taking him. Of course they are.
Wow, this is
Wow.
fun now. Okay.
All right,
maybe
Schefter
that's
was
lot
right,
to give
Ando.
up, man.
A
That is a
fury of-
lot to give up.
Jeff D. Okay, let's go over it again. I'm going to read it again. Okay. Browns give. Okay, the Jags get trading. Wait a second. Let me read it the right way. The Jags are trading the #5 pick, a 2nd round pick, #36, a 4th round pick, #126. Oh, and then it just went off what I was reading. So anyway, guys, thanks ESPN. Oh, it's back. #126 and their 1st round next year.
Wow.
For what? Just Travis Hunter?
That's a
it? That's all
lot.
they get?
That's a lot.
That's all they
Especially
a
the
lot.
Jags.
Hold up, that's
they
all they
expect to go
get?
13
No. They get more. It just went off the screen.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
to,
they better get more because that'd be some BS.
I wish that I could get this thing.
Because they
to
would
move
they
to-
move
The Browns also hold 3 picks in the top 36 of this year's draft now too.
Oh, okay.
Good for the Browns.
Oh, the pick is in. Wait, no, the pick isn't in. What the hell's going on?
Or the Browns,
ESPN is
excuse me, the Browns.
acting
All right.
crazy. No
Yeah,
more
I'm watching
refreshing.
on ESPN versus
What else
the
makes
interwebs, so I can.
Okay.
All right, who's got the fastest
So
connection?
So Jags are on the clock, and I assume they're going to go Travis Hunter unless they love Abdul Carter.
It's got to be either him or Carter. Those are the only two I think, or even
because
halfway.
they're not
make
going
sense.
to. They're not. Yeah. Mel Kiper. I have the volume off, but Mel looks like he's fired up. He didn't have his pumpkin pie yet.
I'm just trying to think, like, where do the Jags think that they're a player away or
I
something?
want to
Like,
know
that
what
is
else
a
they
lot to
got.
give up.
I want to know what else they got.
And
They
their
had to do
first-
So they
something
moved up
else.
from 5-2 and gave up a first
I
rounder to
know.
move
Andy,
up.
For
do you
next
see,
year.
do you see it, Andy?
That's
The trade?
crazy.
Yeah. Can you see what they got? Because my
Um,
computer's running a little slow.
Baby, come back.
yeah, it says Browns received the 5th overall pick, the
Okay.
36th pick this year, 126th pick this year, and the 2026 first round pick. The Jaguars received the 2nd overall pick, the 104th overall pick this year, which is a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick, which is a 200th pick overall.
Oh
That's it?
no! Oh no! Oh
That's
my
a lot to
goodness.
give up. That
Oh,
sounds like
To move up
no.
three
that sounds like too
slots.
much.
Oh hell no!
That sounds
That's
like
a
too much to me.
F up.
That's too much.
That
That's
first
too much.
round.
F up.
I mean, if
I don't like
you would
that.
drop it a 13 or 14, yeah, you'd have
To
to
go
really.
up 3 spots.
Then it
Three
has to
spots,
be
Three
Hunter,
wow.
right?
spots.
It's got to be Hunter, right?
Good for the
Because-
Browns. The Browns
Hunter
actually
or
made a
Carter.
good move for once.
No,
It
not
could
good
be
for the
Carter,
Browns.
too.
They picked
Carter's
Deshaun
awesome.
Watson.
Well, no, I'm not saying. I'm saying starting now.
I know. I'm just saying, boo to the Browns.
Yeah.
They made their first good move in 30
I
years.
know.
I know.
Hey, listen, that's the first
No,
thing
you're
that
right.
Grandpa James has to be happy about since Joe Flacco.
That's true.
What, for
true.
3 weeks of Joe Flacco?
That's true.
It's hard when you have such a shitty organization. I mean,
I do.
you know,
I do
you know
feel
what I'm
bad for
saying?
the fans. It's
Tough.
not the fans' fault.
Yeah,
It's the
of
organization's fault.
And
Yeah,
look what
sure.
happened with that team going away and then coming back. Like, come on, that's a classic NFL team.
And
too.
then
Like,
seeing their
Couch.
team win a Super Bowl in the different city.
Oh, I
and-
know.
yeah, NFL should
Couple
have
years
never
later.
allowed that to
Yeah.
happen. They should have
8
never
years
allowed
later.
the Browns. They should have bought the Browns. They had the money to do it. They should have run the team until they found an owner. Like,
The pick
That
is
was-
in.
Agreed.
All right.
that was terrible, man. It was almost, it was like kind of disrespectful. Today, they wouldn't let that happen.
It was
I
such
really
an
don't think
iconic
they
team
would.
too.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Dickhead or was that Tagliabue?
It wasn't
Oh.
Godell. It wasn't
It
Godell.
wasn't
Yeah.
it was
I think it was-
Tagliabue that
It
it was
wasn't
for you.
Tagliabue,
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's only
But our Modell was
Yeah,
the issue.
Tagliabue, because then whatchamacallit was the one before him.
there's only three.
I'm looking at Pete Rozelle.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
only
Roselle,
Roselle,
yeah.
Tagliabue, and Goodell. It's like Pittsburgh head coaches.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin got to go though. It's time for that 4th one for sure.
Bring him to the
pick is in.
Cowboys.
What are they doing? Are they dancing on stage? What is Goodell doing? Is he riding that bicycle in a circle on like a hamster wheel or some shit?
Well, I need some sunglasses for Travis Hunter's getup. Look at that pink
Oh yeah,
fluorescent.
he's got diamond encrusted.
That's A Hustler stuff.
shoes.
I can see you wearing that, buddy.
Hey, baby.
A Hustle.
That's how I
anything
do.
He wears. Okay, we're
Nightclubs
21
are
minutes
silly.
in and we got one pick.
Yeah, my screen has said
Welcome
the
to the
pick is
NFL
in for-
draft.
My,
Come on,
my
NFL.
thing has said the pick has been in for like 5 minutes already.
Yeah,
and
it
they
is.
still haven't
So
announced
where's
it.
Like they're
Brett?
celebrating.
Where's Brett?
Oh, that's the war room.
He's probably
will be
taking
here.
care of his kid.
Okay.
He's
I'm
living
gonna
his life.
I'm gonna have to get going soon.
What are you
That's
gonna get all up in
months.
Brett's shit for, Huss? He's just trying to live his life for Christ's sake.
Okay, you know, Brett, this is
God
to you, man.
damn
Where
you.
you at, yo? Where you at? I'm here. Where you at?
You know what?
Where you
Isn't
at,
it kind
yo?
of funny how me and Andy have hats on and you guys have like headbands on?
We're
Dude.
innovators. We're trendsetters.
Yeah, we're cooler than you guys.
I
Apparently,
gotta take my
you
hat
know?
off actually. Oof.
Yeah.
I used to be called Fiegel.
Oh,
I can
Alright,
barely
so
pull
this
off
is
a
my head.
baseball hat. I cannot pull off a headband or a bandana.
Have you-
So
Have you guys been watching Andor?
no, I haven't seen it yet.
yes, I watched it all last night.
I
It
watched the
was
first
awesome.
Okay.
3.
Was
I'm
it
on the last
awesome?
episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
real. Episode
fun.
3 was
It's
amazing.
fun.
Okay,
didn't watch that
I'm
one
gonna
yet.
watch tonight, I think.
All right, here we
So-
go.
Somebody helps me out with that, but their shit has commercials, so I don't know.
Well, they're finally up there getting ready to read.
Hustler.
I mean,
This is-
they traded that. Who they had to know who they
He ain't
wanted.
the best
Abdul
in the
Carter?
business.
Oh no, not Abdul
What-
Carter. That's
And what's the major league, Bob? He ain't the best in the
not the best color man in the league for nothing, folks.
nothing.
I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna say it's Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
think
It's gotta
Travis
be.
Hunter.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be because he's like the generational two-way. You know.
Yeah, you don't give up that much if you're not getting a generational player.
And And also it helps them because
Well, they
they need a
need
wide receiver too.
the Jaguars need a franchise
They
defining move.
they need a pass rusher too, though. I still wouldn't be surprised
Well,
with Carter here
yeah.
because they drafted an awesome wide receiver last year.
Ando's going Carter. Ando's high on
I still think it's
Carter.
going to be. I still think it's going to be Hunter, but
Ando
It's gotta be Hunter.
Abdul. Ando Abdul. That's what we're gonna call him from now on.
Why?
Ando
That's funny though.
Abdul.
Oh, Abdul Carter. I was wondering. I'm like
Abdul?
Abdul. What? I'm like, oh yeah, Abdul Carter.
You know-
I'm
you know
like
my
Abdul
friend- my-
Hunter.
I actually have a friend whose name is Omar Abdul.
Man, they dragged
Like,
this
literally.
out. Just say the pick. I don't even know what he's saying. I can't
The
hear
pick
him.
is
but-
in. That's all you need
Yeah.
to know. The pick is in.
The pick
you know,
is in.
The pick is in. It's on. We're off the clock.
Yeah, this is
We're
ridiculous.
getting ready.
This is getting-
Don't
all
you
right,
stop.
dude.
It's Hunter.
Drafting it's Hunter.
Yep.
Okay, we got it.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
There we go.
Selection
Ando's ahead of
made,
us.
Treviso. Now we got the third pick.
Oh, that suit is
Jesus.
awesome.
I kind of like the
there
combination
you
of
go.
Hunter and Brian Thomas.
that's
That's
a
gonna be
nice-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Good.
Brian
good
Thomas
for
is
them.
great.
Good
Yeah,
for
he was-
them.
It's
Fantastic.
phenomenal.
Yep.
Oh, there's
Still
got the
gave up
dance
a lot,
going.
though. Gave up a lot.
Did give up a lot. That first next year, the only thing I could think of is the Brown. I can't think of this, but the Browns front office, like, oh, we got three other people,
The
coming
New
at
York
me.
Giants are on the clock.
Yeah.
All right, so now, do they get even more pass rusher rich? Do they take a shot with Shador? Do they trade? What do you guys think?
I think they're
Pass
gonna-
rusher. Abdul.
Yes.
Abdul.
Yep.
Abdul.
I actually think that they are going to surprise everyone and take
Jeremy Shockey Jr.
Jalen Walker. That's who I think they're going to take.
Jalen Walker.
Yeah,
Oh, from Georgia?
yeah.
Or
Oh,
not JJ Walker from Good Times?
Nope. Jalen Walker or
Sure.
Jalen
Jalen's
yeah.
Dynamite.
from Georgia, linebacker. The Giants like to do whatever they want to do. They just do their own thing.
No, they're gonna this time that they care about what other people think this year.
yeah.
They're going
They
to
do.
get
Trust me.
They got
fired.
exposed.
They
They're
do.
all going to get
Exposed.
fired. But
Hard knock.
Exactly.
I don't think it matters who they pick.
No.
They're going to get fired. So
They're either going quarterback or they're going
just like,
Abdul
fuck it.
Carter.
Yeah, it's got to
It's
be
one of those two.
Abdul. It's got to
Gotta
be
be
Abdul
Carter.
because
It's going to
It's gotta be, yeah.
Carter.
I mean,
He's
would you want to
awesome.
bring in Shador Sanders with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston?
No.
that's-
Imagine if they
that
take
quarterback room's a reality show.
Hey,
Not
how
No.
about if they
It
take
already
Genti?
is.
How about if they take Genti after letting
Barkley
No.
go.
letting Barkley
No.
go?
You know
No,
what,
it's not.
Axel? It's funny you say
That'd
that.
be fun.
They probably won't do that. I doubt it. But that it wouldn't surprise me with the Giants.
I know. Me neither.
That's a good fall. Everybody's like been on his jock, but he's got some one thing people don't know, he's got pass protection problems. He kind of actually sucks at pass protection. That
That
means
is a
something when it
problem.
comes third
That's a
down.
big problem in the NFL.
Doesn't mean you can't fix it, but
Yep.
right now he's garbage.
Did you see the text from Brett?
No.
Oh no.
He's like, I'm trying to watch the NFL draft on YouTube TV, but it says I have to return to my home in Portland.
Oh gosh. Oh shit. Wait, I could actually help Brett with that. Hold on.
Tell Brett just to come on the pod and we'll tell him what's happening.
I mean, these picks are so slow. It's like, what's the drama? And there's been no
it's
drama
not,
so
it's not
far.
letting me. I'll have to. What do you mean there's no drama? They just traded the second pick. We went through
I
it. It was
mean,
exciting.
in terms of the actual picks,
Hey, Huss
we knew
needs
who
more
they were
drama than just the Browns. and
Wake
Jags
up,
trading.
Huss.
picking. Oh,
They traded it.
that was good. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just saying in terms of the actual picks.
Well, I
Do
mean, it's
something-
not an
do something
exciting
different with
draft
Flyers.
as
So-
far as
No,
prospects.
we're like, wow.
Have you guys heard this before? Cam Ward doesn't have an agent.
Well,
Okay.
Lamar
He's
Jackson,
like
didn't.
Lamar.
His mom
Yeah,
was.
his mom.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. That's good for him.
Yeah.
No, he
You know
fired
what,
Jerry
though?
Maguire.
Yeah.
It might not. The rookie
Who's coming with me?
contract, from what I understand, these rookie contracts are kind of set in stone anyway from the bargaining agreement. So it's not until their second contract that they'd actually need an agent, or if they're trying to get like later on, they'd need it
I mean, he
before
might
that,
have a
but,
lawyer
you
or
know?
something, right? Look over the
Yeah.
contract, but not necessarily an agent. Yeah.
There are some things you can negotiate. Like I think different, you can negotiate different upfront money, and maybe they can
Yeah.
throw in some incentives in there if you're like rookie of the year, you make the Super Bowl, things like that.
Yeah.
But if you're
No,
not
but
paying the 10% to your agent too, you're making some extra cash that way. So
that's true. That's
What
well, if
remember
he,
when Ricky Williams, I don't even know if he had an agent or he had some weird agent, like a rapper or something. And then all his incentives were like 1,500 receiving. I mean, they were ridiculous.
smoke
Uh-huh.
5 blunts,
Yeah.
take 4
Yeah.
bong
Well,
hits.
he hit that
I was
on
gonna
draft
say,
day.
that was exactly right.
He literally hit that.
Oh, they scared me. I saw Dion in the Star, and I'm like, the Cowboys traded to 3.
Oh my God. Well, the pick is still in, guys. Guess what? What are they? They're fucking dancing. What's going
So
on?
we got 10 with pick is in. We
They're
got 10
so
more
excited.
minutes till they announce
They're-
it. So
They're like, yes, we made the best pick of our lives. We're congratulations, high fives.
And Brett already
These people are so
subscribed to YouTube TV. I didn't even have a chance to do anything. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at the draft. There are not a lot of people. Oh, this is at MetLife Stadium.
yeah, there's a ton of people at the draft. They've done a few drone shots.
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
There are not a lot of people at MetLife. Am I on camera right now? What's going on?
No,
No.
you're not.
You're in the abyss.
Yes, we just see
Oh.
daily DVR.
But presented by Cufflinks. All right, Giants. It's got to be
Abdul
Abdul
Carter. It is.
Abdul Carter. All right.
How'd you
guys,
find
let
out
me
so
tell you
quick,
something.
Andy?
'Cause Andy's
I have it on my
amazing.
TV
You know
right
that.
next to me.
Of
You know
course, they're going
Andy's
to take
amazing.
So
Abdul.
do I.
All right, so
let's
are
see.
the Patriots going to take the chalk pick of an offensive lineman? Is it going to be, what is his name, Will Campbell? Is that what his name is?
Will Cannon? No, what is his name?
Campbell.
Is it Campbell?
I thought it was. I might have his name wrong.
I
That was
knew
the
it.
chalk pick. They've been like, everybody's been like sending him to like since the beginning of the whole process.
Yeah, he's probably. I would say that's probably because they need linemen, and with Carter and Hunter off the board.
On the clock, the New England Patriots. And
That's
that,
what are the
my
Things got
friends,
silent.
is called dead air.
Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
I
Maybe
was
a little-
listening to the film list the other day, and I heard you guys talk about the Pink Panther, and I wanted to agree with you. When I was a kid, I was
love
just
Pink
waiting
Panther.
the whole movie for the cartoon to start.
That's-
And I fucking
I think
hated
that's
those
what I
movies.
said. Yeah.
I
I mean,
Exactly
the
what
cartoon
I
was
said.
everything. That was one of my favorite cartoons.
The Pink
for
Panther
sure.
got
Yep.
more play on those installation commercials
Yeah,
than
that's-
the movie.
That's
No, we're talking about
exactly
the
right.
movies with Peter Sellers, Hustler.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
I
in
know,
the
I saw
intro
them,
credits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not a huge Peter Sellers fan. I never have been really. I love
like
him
the
in
Gardener.
some stuff. Yes.
I love the Gardener. That was
Yes.
one of the all-time
Being
classics.
there. Being there.
Yes, being
Yeah.
there. Sorry. Yes, Chauncey Gardner. Yes.
Chauncey
And Strangelove, which we just talked
Chauncey-
about recently too, of course.
Who
Yeah.
plays in the
Oh, hell
NFL,
yeah.
by the way.
Exactly.
You realize there's an NFL player named Chauncey Gardner. Right,
Yeah,
guys?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
Chauncey Gardner Johnson, right?
Oh, that does
He's
sound
also-
familiar. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's also
is that his name?
and-
I don't think it's Chauncey.
Chauncey.
It's Chauncey.
Okay.
It's Chauncey Gardner. That's it. Look it up. Am I right? I could
Is that
be
a white dude?
I could be very high. I could be
Is it
very
Chauncey?
You might be.
I don't even know his name now. That's funny.
Chauncey
It is
Gardner
Chauncey
Johnson.
You remember
Yeah.
Charlie?
He
You
is
remember?
a safety
Oh, yeah. There you
for
go.
the Eagles.
You remember Charlie
Yep.
Batch, the
CJ
quarterback?
yeah.
The
CJ Gardner Johnson, and his
We
name
need
is
Brett. You need to
CJ.
get here soon, buddy. This is falling apart.
You go. I was right though, right? I was right.
Oh, is CJ
That,
Chauncey? Chauncey?
That's tackle you were.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
tackle
that-
you were talking about was Will Campbell
Yeah.
from LSU.
Will
That's right.
Campbell.
Yeah,
I
his
wish his
real
name
name.
was Will Cannon. It just sounds
Will Cannon.
more.
Yeah.
See, even
Mm.
Brett said it. You're right, Andy. You're always right.
This.
Oh.
See?
No, I don't. Let's not go down that road.
I agree. Guys, so
Alright.
far, the NFL draft has given us a lot of the pick is in. I think that's
Yes.
the most thing that the NFL draft has given us so
A
far.
lot of pick is in.
Oh, guess what, guys? The pick is in on the
So
New
no
England
trade?
Patriots.
Who are they gonna take?
No trade, no trade. Ooh, I'm getting excited now. I'm getting a little nervous. The Jets are coming up, man.
Who's Drake May gonna pass
Oh, that's
to?
right. Randy Moss coming out of retirement.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting
I wish.
excited.
I do like Drake May though.
I miss Randy Moss.
Oh, I think I see who. I think. Well, maybe not. This is
Who?
unconfirmed. Never mind.
Oh, see, Ando's got better sources than us. He's getting the picks
Mhm.
early.
The rumor is
Yeah.
the rumor is that A Hustler is going to be right on this with Will Campbell, but
Oh, okay.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
it's not
that's. I
confirmed.
mean, if it is,
It
it's
looks
just
like
like
he's
it's not that
right,
I'm
yeah.
right. It's
No,
just everybody
If
else is right.
Belichick was drafted, he would have drafted Will Cannon, whatever position, either
I
punter
know.
from Rutgers
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
or
They
Fresno
would have.
State.
They would have.
A Hustle went to Rutgers too, remember?
That's
It
right.
is.
Um,
That's right.
On the clock.
That's
the
where we
pick
may have
is
met.
in.
I've known this
Mm.
dude for 30 years, 30 plus years now.
30 years, man. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Oh, what the hell have I done with my
Ando,
life?
in that light, you kind of looking like Mike Zimmer.
A little
Throw
bit.
it
Oh, God.
a little bit.
Oh,
no, no,
shit. He's
no.
ripping. He's ripping on him.
Oh.
Damn.
The pick is in. Oh, wait, I said
No.
that already. Wait,
Come
I got a
on.
commercial.
the pick is in.
You know,
Okay,
when
now-
you're
okay.
podcasting live,
Yeah.
watching the draft, it seems like it does take forever.
It does.
More.
They're just
Does.
BSing, like, oh yeah, the pick is in. Like, it's literally going to be 10 minutes before they actually get up there and tell you who it is.
Well, weren't
This
they?
is what the
Weren't they like? It was longer. The picks were like 20 minutes at first in the first round years ago, and like it would take 6
Was it?
hours for the first
15.
round.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
at
going
this
to be
rate, this
over
might
near
take.
midnight.
I was going to say this might take 6 hours tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
gonna
may
be-
need
it's gonna be
Brett.
about
It might be
midnight.
your Brett solo
Yeah.
pod by pick 15.
I know. I think it is. I think it's gonna be just
I got to
Brett
stand for
and
the
Quentin
Steelers. I can't stand for the Eagles, though. No way.
Steagles.
Axel, should
yeah,
we
the
bring in Jay
Steelers.
and Jack to relieve us halfway
Yeah, where
through?
are they? Where are they?
Oh, damn.
24-hour pod. Where's Jorge Garcia?
He's right there.
Where's JJ Abrams? Wait, is my son yelling? What was that?
My God.
Did the
Oh my
Dolphins
God.
trade up on his feed?
Oh,
And he's
here,
all excited.
guys, I'm gonna call Lachlan live on the podcast.
So, did the Patriots
It's
pick
gonna
Will
be an
Campbell or
exciting
what?
part.
I don't know. I
They
haven't
went to
seen anybody
commercial.
else.
They went to commercial.
Confirm it.
They
Are you
went to
serious? They
commercial.
went to commercial. Oh, my God.
So they haven't made the pick yet. They wait till the
Oh.
commercial comes back. Right now it's Travis Kelsey, Lowe's commercials.
I'm going to have to get going in a few. I'm going to my friend's
I
house
know.
for a minute.
Hey, Hustler,
Nice.
this has
Or
been
maybe
wonderful
I'll walk
having
with you
on.
guys out in the
Go ahead
streets
and
of
do it.
Philly. I
That'd
will.
be fun.
On
Yeah.
the streets of
That's a Philly,
Philadelphia.
baby. I do love
You know-
her, guys.
Axel, right
I
before
can't
we
tell.
started, you were asking us how excited we were for this draft, and I
Yeah.
don't think we actually ever talked about it. I am not really excited at all because I think the Vikings have got like 4 picks in the draft this year, and the first one is until like the 24th pick. I'll probably be asleep before they pick tonight. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I think,
you gotta
uh,
stand for your
Hey,
team.
I will.
Well,
but then
Rams
they'll trade
fans-
out.
I don't think the Rams fans watched the draft for the last 8 years
Yeah, that's-
before last year because they never had like picks.
I mean,
They
I'm
traded them
excited
all
about
in.
talking to you guys, but I'm not really. I mean, the draft is the
Oh.
draft.
I'm excited because see, for different me, Cowboys are picking higher than usual, and they
Yeah.
actually have multiple picks. Except, of course, they don't have a 4th rounder because they traded it for Jonathan Mingo, who probably won't even make the
God.
team.
I'm excited for fantasy. I'm just gonna be honest. I want to see who falls where for what, in
Yeah.
terms of like the skill position players.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just showed that Barkley
That's
that
always
reverse jump.
besides my team. That's always going to be my next priority.
So Ashton Genty, I think a lot of people saying the Raiders. If he doesn't go to the Raiders, he goes to the Bears.
Yeah, That's about
Unless
right.
Cleveland would Cleveland say screw it, we're drafting him at 5. Nick
Mhm.
Chubb's hurt. Not I don't even know if he's
Oh,
on the
boy.
team.
Oh
He's not-
yeah, Cleveland's coming back at 5. You think they're
Would,
gonna
would
take
they
Chubb?
Maybe
would they
they'll
steal
try to
Genty
trade
from the
again.
Raiders?
Maybe we'll try to trade again.
They'll trade with the Cowboys, and the Cowboys get Genty at 5.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Would
it's
love
not
that.
going to happen.
The one thing with it, Solo, I know you love Genty, but this is a lot of really great running backs this year. They
You
could
know-
get somebody later, and not
I'm
have to give up a bunch
actually-
of capital.
I already about 2 months ago was realizing Genti ain't going to 12. And I'm okay because it is deep. Gotta
It is Will Campbell.
It's very deep.
Oh, selection
Oh,
made. It's
there we
Will
go.
they'll
Campbell.
probably draft Ollie Gordon the third from
Surprise.
Oklahoma State. Will Cannon. Look at him.
Now
He looks like he could be
Next
on around
pick.
the couch with us.
He does. He does look like he could be.
I mean, they're
Little-
saying his
little,
short arms,
bottom
but what?
goatee.
But come on.
Damn, you
He's
said
got
he had
short
the
arms
Rex-
and deep
the
palms.
He looks like a
T-Rex arms.
1980s lineman, doesn't he? Or could be
Yeah.
that suit.
You
Oh,
said he had
look at A
T-Rex
Hustler's
arms.
roof. Oh, look at his ceiling. I love A Hustler's ceiling.
It's like Blair Witch
What are you doing,
Hustler.
A Hustler? Why don't you show
Here,
us Philly?
this is my bachelor pad.
Yeah, but it's not turning. So now we're just looking
Oh.
sideways.
I liked it though. I liked it.
Okay, fine.
Wait.
All right, Will
Oh,
Campbell.
you did a good job, man.
LSU.
It looks good. All right, now all of YouTube knows where your shit is, and they can come into your house and get it.
Thank
No,
you.
no, right?
Yes.
Even while
great.
you're home, they'll come and get it.
How- if
That's how
you're-
Philly is, yeah.
Do you get a lot of city noise? Like if you sit down right now, can you hear outside, Hustler?
I'm like half deaf, so it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
that's
but
true. You're right. That is
in
true.
the summer and the weekends, I know it's gonna be a little crazy, but it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? My main bedroom, it's like the farthest
man.
away from the street. So
Oh, nice. That's good.
yeah.
That's good. All right. I
Will
like it.
Campbell,
That's
number
nice.
66.
All right. Who are the Browns taking? Andy, make your guess.
Or are they gonna trade?
I don't think they're going to trade. Let me see who the best available is here.
Seems like Genti.
I don't think they're gonna get Genti.
I think
I
the
don't-
Browns are going to draft Genti.
I don't think
think
so.
so. I don't either.
I think they're going to surprise the world.
I think they're going to take the tackle from Michigan, the D tackle.
Mason Graham or the other
Yep.
one? Mason
That's my
Graham?
prediction. Yep.
Okay. Mason Graham. What do you say, Hustler?
I said they try to trade.
Oh, I better look at
Oh.
best available. I'm doing everything from my mind.
Well, pick is in.
Oh, pick is in.
Ooh.
So we've got 10 minutes
I was already
before they
wrong.
announce it.
Ooh, Tyler Warren. I'm excited to see where Tyler Warren goes.
He might go to the
Oof.
Jets.
He might go to the Jets, baby. Get that jersey.
But I
God,
don't
he
think
is-
so. I think they're going to take the
No, don't,
offensive
please
lineman.
don't take him.
What's his name? Omembu? Omemembu?
And I'm
Omembu.
going to tell you now.
Oh,
Loveland's
Armand
better.
Membo, the
Yeah,
tackle from Mizzou.
Yeah.
Loveland's a better tight end than Warren. That's why.
Warren is freaking awesome, man. I saw him in person.
Warren.
He is,
He's
but he has
unreal.
T-Rex arms. No, I'm telling you, Loveland
He's
is a better.
Jeremy Shockey.
Loveland,
Yeah.
no, Loveland is better, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's
I haven't
dark out
seen
there in
Loveland.
the
I
Philly
haven't seen
streets.
That's
He's
right,
walking
baby.
in the
Whoa, he's in the
streets.
Philly. Look at this. We're getting live. Philly streets.
Guys,
Oh,
do you understand
man on the
something?
street. I love
He's
it.
on the streets of
I have crackheads.
Philadelphia.
I have crackheads on my block. You might see one.
He's
before-
battered
I
and
was
broken.
bruised and battered. I couldn't tell how I felt.
Yeah,
on the
baby.
streets of
Unrecognizable
Arendelphia.
two-way hustler.
Yeah, baby. Ooh, I like it.
He's,
Man, Philly's cool, dude. I like it. It looks good there. Looks East Coast style.
looks
I
like
can-
kind
I
of
can
cool to
look at the
shoot something
sky.
there, Axel. I feel like shooting
Fucking
something.
love.
Oh,
I
hey,
love
us
this
is.
city, guys.
I
This
miss
is my
it. I
fucking
miss the
city.
East Coast so much. I really
Oh,
do.
hey, we've got a question in the chat, gentlemen.
Oh, from who?
Oh,
From James. He said, did the Browns F up?
No.
Oh, hell no.
They
That's
did
a
good.
hell
They
no.
did good.
We like the deal, I think. All of us do.
They got a great deal, and they're picking right now.
And next year, there's going to be a lot more quarterbacks, so they can use a 2-for-1.
Yeah, they didn't
Especially,
mess
they're
up
probably
at
not going to be
all.
good this year.
Arch Manning, baby.
They're smart. They
No,
were
I think
smart.
Arch Manning's going to stay for 2 years.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
You
I
know,
think he
I
is.
heard.
Especially
I
he's
was
making good
listening-
money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard on some podcast that Ewers was offered all this money to go to to go to Oregon or something, and he
Mhm.
turned it down to try to go to the NFL.
He's
I
an
mean,
idiot.
fuck that.
I
take
want
the
to say it might have
Bucks.
been Notre Dame. Was it Notre Dame that
Really.
he got offered to? And Notre Dame offered big
Hmm.
money to some quarterback, I think.
I would have taken that, man. I'm gonna tell Lachlan to take the money. when he's in the portal for trying to transfer
Cannon.
from Duke
Yeah,
to
Duke
somewhere
to North
else.
Carolina.
Yeah, that's right, Duke. Pay up, Duke. That'll be me on the phone.
My
Hi,
dad
Dukers.
just texted me of Cannon because I was saying Will Cannon, and my dad's a Patriot fan, and it's the what's his name, the big guy with the mustache from the 70s. Robert Conrad, maybe?
Oh yeah, Robert Conrad. Yep.
Yeah, Cannon the movie, 1971. Oh, that's a rough picture, but hey.
Oh, shit.
All right.
You know, that reminds me, I was watching the Rockford Files. I got to go back to watching that.
That's a good show.
A great
It's
show.
shot so well too, Solo. Like all the on
Yeah.
location stuff is like you're like, holy shit, they're all around LA and everything. I think it's LA, right? The Rockford Files.
Yeah, I think so.
It's such
There's
great
one guy who
on
was drunk at
location
my
stuff.
bar once and says, "Man, I want my wedding song to be the Rockford Files theme."
Selection made, Mason Graham.
Oh, that's Mason. Oh, I didn't even know that was me. I wasn't
The
expecting.
Browns chose Mason Graham. That's a good choice. If that's who they wanted, then they didn't mess up
Well,
at all.
He's
He's
a
a
D
great player.
tackle.
He's great.
They need help on that defensive line.
Yeah.
So they drafted Mason Cannon. Is that who? Mason Cannon.
By the way, Mason Graham has the same bottom beard only. I've just never rocked that look. I've never really been into it. It's not my thing.
It's kind of Amish.
Yeah,
you think?
like see, Solo, it is a little Amish.
That's a little Amish.
You have
Oh,
kind of the
damn.
goatee kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I get the
you know?
connector.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I usually do the full beard. Like Hustler's got a beard going too. Ando, I'd like to see you with a beard, Ando.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would actually.
And then
I
there's
wanna
the
see
thin
it.
one that just goes up the jawline. That
Yeah,
I was never into.
That's what I want to
that a
see
good-
with Ando and a couple of marks in his eyebrows.
Oh, damn.
Mine
Right.
doesn't grow in thick enough. It looks
Amish
really
Ando?
weird. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to
I'd
see
have to
Solo.
I'd have to fill in with a black magic marker or something.
Have I ever seen Solo with a full beard?
I've never went like Axel full beard. Like I went like 9 o'clock shadow.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not full.
I want to see you with a full beard.
Oh,
I want to
maybe
see
I'll
it,
just
Solo.
come to Portland for 2 months and just watch daily
Whoa. Yeah,
daily
baby.
DVR my beard grow.
I think this
It's
winter
sexy
is a
time.
time for a Solo beard.
Whoa.
Solo
So
could be my beard.
non-alcoholic Stella Artois. It's good.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa.
Oh, I forgot my beer. I was gonna have it. Should I have a beer? I'll go get it.
I'm having
I
my
think you
fake
should.
beer. It's actually pretty good. They've done the NA beers are much better nowadays than they were a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't have got much worse than they were when they first came out. So
Well, it was like Coors Cutter and like a
Yeah.
bunch of crap. Coors Cutter. One of my old neighbors used to drink that.
That's
Coors Cutter.
terrible.
That
Oh,
was
God.
awful. How did that
That's
last?
so bad.
and O'Doul's, that was the other big one. Is that I don't think is
Oh,
that even
yeah,
around
No,
anymore?
Old Juice is still around.
Okay. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it forever.
It's the OG.
BTK mentioned about, I guess Guinness has one.
Oh, that's right. He did say
Yeah,
that.
I keep forgetting because I want to try it.
All right. Well,
Moonlight Graham.
I've had this beer since you guys were here. I'm not even joking. It's a
Damn.
Modelo that's been in the
Modelo?
garage because
We didn't drink it. That's the one thing we
No,
didn't drink.
I've had like 3 beers since you left.
I was gonna say, didn't we leave some beer in
Wow.
there? Is there some
No,
of it still there?
I thought we drank everything. That's why Axel.
Oh, you
I'm
might
like,
not
how's
have
there
Axel,
anything
that's
left?
crazy.
Cheers, brother. 2025
cheers.
draft. Yeah, no, I think Grandpa James, I think that's you got more picks. You got a 1 next year. So as a Browns fan, you can root for the Jags to stink.
Yeah.
Get
I
a
like
top pick.
Mm.
You need players. The Browns need athletes. They just
So-
too many holes. So the
Oh my
Raiders are
gosh.
right. Raiders
Yeah.
going Genty.
Raiders are on the clock.
They got to
They're
be
not going
Genty.
Genty. They're not going Genty. That's a smoke screen.
Who do you think they're picking?
Don't mess with me because I've been wanting Genty on the Cowboys since September.
He ain't making it to the Cowboys.
No,
but he ain't
exactly. They
going
would
to
have
the
to
Raiders.
trade. They would have to trade up. The Bears would definitely take them.
I'd fight the Bears again.
They're taking Genty.
Who, the Raiders?
Yeah, that's my pick.
All right.
I don't know who
Oh,
they're taking
okay.
yet. I
Oh,
think
it's
they're
not
taking him,
official.
though.
getting a
So-
little echo from somewhere, but it's okay. It doesn't
Probably
matter.
for me.
The streets of Philadelphia.
That's
You're worth
right.
it.
That's
You're
the streets
worth
of
it. Oh,
Philly.
the
baby.
pick is in. The pick
Bruce
is in.
Springsteen.
The pick
Oh,
is
they
in.
ran. They
Dash.
ran that shit up. It might be actually.
You know, we've been
I'm
on
gonna
for
go after this
47
pick.
minutes already, guys.
I think it's Ashton. It's got to be Ashton Genty. This is chalk. I should have. Well,
Yeah, I think it's going to be him too.
I wouldn't have guessed the Mason Graham one.
They can never resist taking a playmaker.
No, I mean they need it. And Tom Brady is
Yes.
part owner, baby. He's like, get my boy Genty. Let's run the ball.
But the first
Well,
round
is it?
running, but they have so many deficiencies. That's like the
I
last
know.
thing.
Oh, I'm with you, Ahus. I'm with you, but I think they're thinking about tickets versus.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to
Team
say.
building.
So selling
There he
seats.
is.
Let's get Shador.
Yep.
No,
It's
it's
Ashton
Ashton
Genty.
Genty.
It is Genty.
Yep.
It's just
Mhm.
oh,
So Gino
Genty.
gets the handoff to Genty.
oh.
Well, there's your man for Pete Carroll.
Yeah. The-
That makes sense.
You know, I'm glad I wanted him on the Cowboys, but there's no chance. I'm just
All right.
glad he's in the AFC. The team
Jets are
doesn't
on the
scare me.
clock.
Oh,
Yeah,
Axel.
sorry, Solo.
It's okay. I made peace with it 2 months ago.
Like I said, it's a deep running back draft. They'll grab
no.
somebody.
I want my boy
yeah,
from
you're good.
Syracuse, LaQuinton Allen
who
or
are the
LaQuinton
Jets
Williams.
going
LaQuinton
for?
All right,
Allen?
boys. I'm gonna get out of here. It's been fun.
Hey, it was good
buddy.
to see you,
Yeah,
Dash.
it's fun,
Hey, you're the
Hustler.
best
Yeah,
hustler. Thank
Great
you
to
for
see you,
coming
brother.
on, buddy. Love you,
Have a
bro.
great
Have
night.
a good night.
Love
Be
you guys
safe in
too.
the
Have a
streets
good
of
one.
Philadelphia.
Peace, bro.
La,
Later, man.
la, la. All right, now
And
we
he's
can get
gone,
business
everyone. A Hustler has left the
Oh, that-
building.
going.
It is
Hey,
time
Dash.
for the Jets to pick either Tyler Warren or Armand Membo. This is
Who do
what
you want, Axel? Who do you want? as a Jet
you know
fan?
what? I hope they take Membo because I think we need an offensive tackle. I think that, it would be nice to have another pass cat. I don't know too much about these guys. I just hear their names. I don't have one guy I'm super excited about this year.
Right.
For your sake, I hope you take Warren,
So-
man. Like I said, I saw him when I went to that Penn State Gophers game. I saw him in person. He is a monster. I think he's gonna, and he will be a huge fan favorite if he
Who?
gets picked by the Jets. Tyler Warren.
Oh, Tyler Warren. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just ran
Hey.
over the Gopher. Oh, it's in, isn't it?
He looks cool to me. He's a big dude, 6'6", 256. Damn. It's 2 inches.
He's
taller
a
than me.
train.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah,
you know.
they flashed up the Ashton Genty, Emmett Smith comparable, and I'm like,
Well, there are so many running backs here.
No,
in
I
today's
know.
club,
I fell in love with this kid this year, and I watched every Boise State game.
We all know that it's going to be some guy picked in the 3rd round that's going to win somebody the fantasy championship or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. There's Emmett.
not only is the pick in, but Brett is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey-o!
Just as we lose
Oh!
Hustler,
Just as we
gain
kick
a
Hustler
Brett.
out. Yes. We upgraded.
Yeah, we upgraded. We got a hustler out, and now our other co-host.
We're gonna push the button. All right. Let's
All right,
push
Brett.
the button on
Now the
Brett. Do we
foursome's
get
here.
to
Now,
see Brett?
With the duct tape in the basement, or no? We're just
Yeah, hang on.
Guys, I've never seen Brett before.
it's
Have you
in
ever
your
seen him
contract, Brett, to show skin.
before? I think Brett is Donald.
I'm
That's
really,
what I think.
I'm really enjoying the Emmett Smith highlights. I haven't been this excited for a Cowboys highlight since in 30 years. Good old days.
Oh, the Jets are still on the clock.
The unconfirmed rumor I have is it's your guy Membo.
I
Oh.
think it would be. That's the word on the street of the Jets.
What up,
This
Mr.
is what-
Pibb?
The Jets. Let's see.
Oh,
is Brett here?
God.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brett.
he's here.
What's
We're in
up?
Portland
I'm here.
again.
I had to turn on the background filter because I'm in
Hey,
my
buddy.
very scary basement right now.
Well, they got
Oh,
a plumber's
that's
working on the
surprising.
guy below me, and I can hear the plumbing. I think
Oh.
my place is gonna explode. So if you see me flying across the room, you know why?
You can't see the
right.
people in the background, can you?
No, no.
I
no.
see
No.
something
Well,
moving.
Just blurry, blurry
Yeah.
images swinging.
I
I
see a
something. I see
leg.
like a boob and blood or something. But other than that, it's not. It's nothing.
Yeah,
Kids
we're
show,
used
kids
to it.
show.
We're used to it. Well, we had a hustler on, and I'm like, "Hey, my dad's watching." I'm like, "Can you just?" And that
No
was really
longer
for
a
him.
kids show then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no longer a kid show.
He immediately takes a hit off the bowl as soon as he's like, "Yeah, my dad." He's like,
Yeah, he's
"Take a
like
hit." He's like, "It's
Gandalf.
tobacco."
Yeah.
The pick is in. I hope
is
it
what it
is the
Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren.
offensive
Oh, you want
guy.
Membo?
Yeah, I kind of do because I like them building the team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can never go wrong with linemen either.
yeah.
I mean,
Let's see. What have you thought of the draft so far, Brett? Have you been able to keep up with it at all?
I've just seen the picks coming in. Interesting. I heard rumors about Jacksonville jumping up this morning, so that didn't surprise me. Yeah, I don't think anything surprised me yet so far, but
Okay.
it's always fun to see them come in, even if you know what's going to happen.
True. Do you have a comment on how much Jacksonville gave up for that pick? We all thought it was too much.
Yeah, I think it's too much. But I mean, that's the going rate.
Yeah.
If you want to jump up, that's
That's a
what
good
you got to
point.
pay. But I wouldn't do that. I mean, it depends on how many. I haven't seen how many picks they have over the next 2 years. Like if you have 20 picks over the next 2 years and you can give up some, maybe that makes sense. But assuming they just have their normal allotment, or if they're like the Falcons and they only have like 4 or 5, then I would not do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't check on that. That's a very good. God, Brett, bringing the fucking knowledge here in this podcast. Where did Heath go to frickin' drink some almond delight? Where is he? We left. Did the Jets
You
pick
probably
him?
don't want to know what he's doing.
I know.
you know what, Brett? You're right.
I'm
The
getting
Jags have
nervous.
10 picks in the 25 draft before tonight.
See? Damn it. Brett, no, that's awesome. Awesome, Brett.
I don't know
That's the
about
kind
next
of
year, but
analysis we like.
yeah, this year 10 picks.
Giving up the first
see?
next year, though,
See?
they could
That was a
regret
lot.
that one. Yeah.
Did you see how Brett predicted that they had a lot of picks solo? He was smart on that side.
Who that?
Who dat?
Oh,
The
while you were
Day?
gone solo, yeah. The Brett asked if how many picks the Jags had, and they have 10 picks in this year's draft, so they had
Oh.
extra capital to trade up.
Yeah, but still the first.
But that
round next
that
year
one
is
next
right.
year.
Yeah, that's a
Move
tough
up
one.
3 spots.
That's not.
You know what
good.
though? If you think he's an All Pro, I'm fine with trading because how often do you draft 2 All Pros or 2 guys 2 years in a row? It's hardly ever. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
no,
trading
I-
draft picks if you got if you think a guy's going to be a stud, but
I mean, the chances that
you can
of all
get
the
burned.
chances are a lot of those picks won't hit, or they'll
Yeah.
be role players maybe. So you go after your guy.
The other
Well,
thing is if he can take 2 roster spots and he gets paid once, that's saving some money, as the general
know,
manager thinks.
That's
know?
going to
Good
be
point.
interesting if he were to play a lot of snaps. I mean, I doubt he can do it long, but how does that negotiations go?
Yeah.
Like Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
People that are playing that same position, you can say, well, we have him about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but he's also getting Jet selection.
is it?
Meanbo.
There we go. Good. Okay. Not super exciting, but
No, but
I'm
you know
good
what?
with that.
You need a stud
Yeah.
lineman, man.
Yep. All right. I like his name too. Membo. That's going to be fun for people to say.
I
Membo.
almost called him Armando.
But
Armand.
then again,
When you guys
you
were
don't
talking about Hunter there, I'm just looking some stats up on him. He's 6'1", 185.
Yeah, that
That's
scares me.
To play a lot of snaps, seems like you take a lot of abuse on both sides of the ball at that position. I don't know, man.
I'm only 6'1", 123. That's all I. Want,
I know.
so
Well,
I mean, you could last 3 plays probably.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm telling you, Lachlan is going to be taller than me sooner rather than later. That kid. The other night, I was up late doing the dishes, of course, folks, listening to the film list. Actually,
Oh, you got a
And
list? Send it to us. Thefilmlist@gmail.com.
oh baby, I will. And I walk out of the kitchen, and it's dark. And all of a sudden, this huge man comes walking down the hallway towards me with his head down. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was high, and it was Lachlan. Like I did for a second, I did not recognize my own son, how huge he was.
Like,
I'm
hello,
telling you
father.
guys, when you see him
Can I
again,
take the
you're
car
gonna be like,
Panthers pick is in too now.
oh my God.
See, the
They're still
Panthers
showing
are.
highlights though, so
You thinking Jalen Walker for the Panthers? I heard are going to pick a lot of defense this draft.
I feel like they make them wait the 10 minutes anyway. Like even if they get it in,
yeah, I
just
think
for
you're
the
right.
show itself,
Just stretch it out.
they just stretch
Yeah.
it out.
You
know
got
what
to
I
go
mean?
until
Like,
2 in the morning. So I mean,
yeah, back
they
in
have
the
commercials.
day, oh, it's too much.
Oh, I just got a Netflix. Joe is a free man. I'm like, what did Joe Bear get arrested or when you got out on
shit.
bail? Oh,
All right, Armand Membo. I think
Armand Membo.
let's see. The Jets fans are probably excited.
Manny, is
Let's
Manny
see.
excited? Do you think Manny's excited?
Let's see if he said anything online. Nope. I'm gonna check the New York
Brett,
Jets Facebook
you drinking
page.
that Guinness NA?
Yes, sir.
How is it? I gotta try that. I remember you like it. I got the Stella.
It's really good. It tastes very much like Guinness. In fact, I was at a restaurant once, and the second one I ordered, they brought me the real Guinness because they had
Really?
forgotten what I ordered the first
Oh, that's
time.
right. Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah. And I tasted it. I'm like, I think there's alcohol in it. And my wife tasted it, and she said, "Oh, it tastes exactly the same as the other one." So
and then Brett after dinner's like, woohoo! Spring break.
But I went up and asked him anyway. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he comped the whole all the drinks were comped after that point because
Like-
that could be a pretty big screw up
Uh-huh.
under the different circumstances.
Sure. It's like Brett's like, I haven't had a drink in 42 years. And now I'm gonna drink for the rest of my life. And then
I'm
you can
only
sue him.
44 years old. So.
Yeah, but it's
Well, it seems like Jets fans are happy.
oh, you needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying good pick.
Hey, remember Nick
Everyone's
Mangold?
saying-
Wasn't he a first round pick? DeBrickashaw Ferguson?
They said I want a lot of people. Yes, yep, definitely Solo. DeBrickashaw.
It's good. I mean, I remember when the Cowboys drafted Tyron Smith. You know, they could have had J.J. Watt, but no one knew J.J. Watt was going to be J.J. Watt.
Well,
They knew he was good.
John Rodriguez Mercer says we need Prime's kid to be a Super Bowl contender. No, John.
Yes,
Rodriguez,
John
I think
Rodriguez.
you're
I like John Rodriguez. Oh, is that in our YouTube or the Jets forum?
Not in our. I don't.
Oh,
nothing
okay,
in
then
our-
never
the
mind.
Jets
Then never
forum.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm looking
was-
at the Jets official Facebook, and most of the people are saying good pick, good pick. Okay, good.
Who do we have? We got the Panthers on. I think they're gonna.
I like that. I'm happy.
I think they're gonna
guys.
reach because they're not a
I
very
am
good.
happy.
They're not a very good team. I think they're gonna pick somebody that we're not
Is
even
this
thinking
where
about.
a Georgia Bulldog finally goes off the board here?
Jackson Dart.
Jalen
They gotta
Walker.
go. They want a controversy.
Carolina's not smart enough to pick a Georgia Bulldog, Brett. Are they?
That's true.
Would they pick Tyler
I'm sure
Warren?
he'll fall to Philadelphia.
Yeah, you're
No,
probably.
I think Jalen Walker is the next pick. Or Michael Williams. I don't know. I think it's going to be a Bulldog, Brett.
Mm,
I want a Bulldog to come
guys.
to Dallas.
I'm one down, people.
Are you
One
training
down.
for next September?
yeah.
The one beer to
Let me
train?
tell you something. I had one beer and I am wasted, folks. I am wasted. One
Chocolate
beer.
wasted.
That's the first beer I've had in literally like 4 months or something.
Well, that's what happens when you mix drugs, though.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very high.
I'm at day 114, baby.
right. Really?
No alcohol.
Nice, Heath.
I'm at day 0 solo.
I'm shooting for 200 and then see what happens.
I might be
Andy is
doing
at
that.
minute 3.
yes, that's actually it's at it's about second 3 is closer, I think.
Okay.
Little by
Me
little,
too.
Ando. Little. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Is that a beer?
Jack,
No.
I think it's
Whiskey
I
Coke?
think it's a Mr. Pibb whiskey.
I think it is.
It's
Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb's arch enemy, Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
yes.
they don't allow
Okay.
Mr. Pibb in Minnesota.
With that's still big here too, but I went high class with the pepper
You
tonight.
just ruined my
don't
joke,
know.
Ando. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. You're
What do you
right.
got? Your Christian Ponder jersey?
No, guess who this is? Guess who this
Oh,
is?
that's 9. 7. It is a Vikings jersey.
It is.
that Favre?
No,
Nope.
Favre was 4.
It's
Culpepper. It wasn't Culpepper.
Nope.
Randall Cunningham.
Bingo, Randall.
nice.
You know, he played with Dallas for a
Love
little
it.
bit. I would
Love
get a
it.
Cunningham. I have my Hogaboom and Bernie Kosar Cowboys rare jerseys. I need a Randall. No, it just sounds cool.
Cunningham, I even loved him even when he was with the Eagles. You can't. It's
Me
hard to not
too.
like
Yeah,
that guy.
I was a big fan.
I was
he
a
was
huge
Whoa.
fan of Randall Cunningham.
They did reach a little bit.
Oh,
What's
okay.
up? Your pick is in.
The pick is in.
I'll wait and let you guys see it, and I won't spoil
Okay,
every
cool.
pick for you because I am.
Oh,
I am
the
a little
wide
bit ahead of you.
This
receiver.
guy. I like him.
Ted
I
McMillan.
like him a lot.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
Good. I didn't want Dallas to get him.
I like him. He's tough.
I haven't seen him. Arizona. I didn't watch any Arizona games. I don't.
I saw him a couple
late.
super late night. When they played.
Yeah.
I saw him a little bit.
I just
All
saw
right,
some
guys.
highlight reels, and he looked.
Yep.
He's a grab the ball guy. He's like what's his name? Puka.
Puka Nakua. ESPN's comp is
I think he
Michael
works at the
Thomas.
White Lotus in Maui.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah.
He's dating the girl from Pink Black, or whatever.
So
her
New
thing
Orleans is on deck. Or
Oh,
on the clock.
Shador. Here goes Shador's landing
Shador,
spot. They're picking
Little
Shador.
Rich for Jackson Dart.
They're picking Shador. Come on.
Yeah.
We know that.
I
You think
I
so?
think so, right? Are you willing? Oh, wait. Am I willing to put a bet on? Wait, I can bet on DraftKings.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe I should bet on it. Let's see.
See, I just don't want the
what I
Cowboys to
can bet
draft
for it.
anybody. I don't know how to pronounce their name because they drafted that linebacker from Notre Dame who was solid, but I can never
Well,
remember his name.
Man,
how about-
To'o?
I was going to
Not
say
Manti Te'o. It
Will
was fake.
Johnson is about as boring as you can get there. Solo corner from Michigan. He's high on the list.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They don't let you pick. You can only pick out to pick 12 right now, even though that hasn't happened yet.
Well, I'm sure
They
picks
only
are
let
leaking
you
though.
Pick out to pick 12.
They used to do or they still do. You probably have to get it before the first round, but like what range of picks players will go in, like 22
Oh,
to 39
yeah.
or something.
Oh, hey, wait, does this mean something? Shador is not listed as a possibility for you to pick at pick 12. So does that
Oh, he
mean
must be.
DraftKings knows he's already picked?
Mm.
Maybe.
How could they take him? Right? Oh no, he is there. 2,500. Shador.
Oh, damn it.
damn.
I was like, this is going to be a great controversy.
I got some futures going.
Well, that's how I knew one year. Was it Chris Winkie win the Heisman?
Yep.
ESPN Classic already had 2 of his games lined up on the guide
Yep.
to air that year. So that's how I was like, wait a
Well,
minute, the
and-
Heisman Trophy hasn't happened yet.
You know, at least somebody knows a little ahead of time because when the picks are in for 10 minutes and they're not announcing it, and then sometimes almost immediately on the TV, the next pick will be in like seconds after. So
Right.
somebody somewhere is.
I'm sure Goodell and his cronies know.
All right, I'm going to
Whoever's
take a
working
vote.
back.
Should I have another beer?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Solo?
Yes.
Brett says no.
I say
I'd say-
yes.
I say
I'm
You're
yes.
going.
drinking for me. You're drinking for 2.
Yeah, I can't carry all the
Duh.
weight up by myself here, Solo or
I'll be
Polo.
back.
You know, dozing off live does not make very good television, Axel.
Well, we had a hustler on.
We had Hustler on.
We didn't have
you're
good television. No, he's appointment TV.
He was a little
Yeah,
pissed you weren't here, Brett. He's like, "Where's Brett?"
I
Like,
know.
I'm not even joking.
Damn.
He literally did that like 5 minutes before you came on.
Well, get
was
him
all
back
mad.
on here. I'm here.
He went. He actually took his phone on the street and was talking to us from the streets of Philadelphia.
That actually, you
Oh.
can't get that anywhere. Location, you can't get that anywhere else.
Hey,
folks.
It's true.
Not even
I'm
Bubba's
sorry
podcast
I wasn't here,
does
Huss.
I love you.
that. What was? Oh, hello,
That makes
Brett.
for
Hey,
that makes for great YouTube right there.
Brett. I don't know
It's
if
the
we
mute
said.
button there.
Grandpa James said, "Hello, Brett. Dogs forever."
Oh.
So special shout out.
Thank you, Grandpa James.
I told Perry I was having another beer, and she said, "You're crazy."
She knows her huzz.
See, that's how I get the ladies, because I'm a wild man.
Maybe
2
just a half beer
beers.
this time.
Oh, this is a fucked up looking beer can. Look at that. It's all like bent.
I think Brett
Dented?
threw that at me when we
I
were
think he
in
did.
Portland.
Let me taste it.
He was in the studio audience when me and Ando were doing film lists.
That's
And
true.
so he was rowdy. There's times he was rowdy.
It's weird. It has a little soy milk in it for some. How did it get in there? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that's Modelo Breeze.
Old.
They're showing Cowboys got
Did the Jets
Troy
pick
Aikman.
yet? Oh,
longest active drought since drafting a first round QB. Saints 1971 Archie Manning, Cowboys 89 Troy Aikman, Seahawks 83 or 93 Rick Meyer.
yeah. The pick is in, folks. The pick is
I'm
in.
saying Jalen Walker, Brett.
I say it's Shadur.
Wait, who? What team?
Oh
are they on?
no. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you're right.
The Saints, God, I don't know who the hell they're gonna take.
Ooh, Cowboys are coming up.
Walker's a good bet, I think, too.
I
So-
think Jalen Walker. That's what I'm thinking.
I think they
God,
need
I
to
hope not.
push the button.
Oh, that's right. You hate this. That's right. You're a Falcons fan. You hate the Saints.
I want to see
How
him
are you not
twice a
wearing any
year
Falcons
kicking our
gear?
ass.
And
You got some MLS hat on?
I'm
Yeah.
taking a break from the Falcons.
wow,
This
they,
is my
uh,
Edmonton Elks hat.
Wait,
They
wait,
took a
Ando.
big. This guy was not on anybody's radar this high.
oh, interesting. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Heath Solo hasn't seen it yet.
Nope. I'll wait. That was a teaser.
Okay.
Oh, Jonathan Banks from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelvin
Hey,
Banks,
they need a
tackle
fixer.
for Texas.
ESPN has him as the 19th best available player.
You know, early in the draft season, he was ranked really high, like
Yeah.
projected
Mhm.
top 10, and then fell off. Yeah, it's like
Mm.
19 or something. Yeah.
You never know, right? They must have worked with him and they like him.
Oh, the Shador drops.
Yeah.
Should Lachlan's Dolphins draft Shador at a 13?
Ooh.
I mean,
Oh, they just give Tua all that money though.
yeah, I don't know. How about the
He could
Bears?
he could retire 4 games into next year.
Man, that's true.
Yeah, that's
Takes
true.
another
I
couple
think
of
the
concussions.
plumber
And he should.
working on the
And he
floor
should.
below me, I think he's coming through my floor. I could hear him.
Is it Mario and Luigi?
Hey, Luigi, Mario.
You want me to take care of him, Heath?
Yeah,
Solo's back on Game Changers.
Yeah, Bears pick is already in too. Yeah, there's no way these
Oh.
people are. It's crazy.
Come on,
So,
just tell us the
we had
pick.
one
It's
trade.
in.
We had one trade. Okay, Adam Schefter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is why
Not a
not?
fury.
Why wait so long
tell
in
you.
between these? It's ridiculous.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Adam Schefter. I know he's listening.
If I had an antenna like Andy, I probably would have known like 10 seconds.
I'm sorry. I got to log in on my TV upstairs.
They
and
haven't
maybe
announced the
okay.
pick yet on mine. It just says Bears pick is in.
Let's see.
Ooh, who do I want the Cowboys to grab? What's coming
Yeah,
up?
you're getting close here, Solo.
3 picks, 2 picks, and it's the Cowboys.
Try to get some drinking noises in here for Manny, so then he can hear me eating and drinking on the pod.
Appetizers are okay.
I like
but you,
apps.
you better believe, depending on how long we go, there's going to be some. I'll mute
So-
myself. But I'm
Solo,
gonna
since
need
there's
some.
only 3 picks till it picks, who do you want right now?
Bobos.
All right, I'm looking at the best available. I don't
You
know.
want Shador.
Imagine that. That would be. Why'd
Well,
you
I
pay
think that-
Dak?
I think the Falcons are going to take him. They're going to trade.
They gotta have. They want a full quarterback room. Shador, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is just like, I'm making more than both of you.
Have a $50 million quarterback on the practice squad. It'll be a bold gamble, but let's do it.
You know, I don't know, Ando. I'd like Jalen Walker. I would be even fine with Tyler Warren to go with Ferguson and then Schoonmaker. But I don't, Schoonmaker's
Well-
good, but I don't think they would do that.
You know what, though?
I think
Even
the-
with.
Oh,
Go ahead, Axel.
Will
I think
Johnson.
the Bears
did
are
that.
going to take Tyler Warren. It just occurred to me.
Oh, I think you're
Boy,
right.
he would. Oh, I would hate that. Please don't do that, Bears. I don't want to see him play the Vikings twice a year.
Now, Brett, is Jalen Walker a linebacker? Is he a edge rusher? What is his?
Linebacker.
Okay, so a straight up linebacker. See, I
Yeah,
don't know if
good
the
hair.
Cowboys.
Good hair, that kid.
I would like him though. He looks just like a stud.
A lot of hair, though.
Was it the Dixie Chicks on ESPN right now? Who's
What?
this?
They're called the Chicks now, Solo.
Oh, not Dixie. No more Dixie.
No more Dixie. They dropped
After the paper plates.
I guess so.
Well, what I was going to say, so is I think at this point in the draft, I don't think there's a huge difference from the number 1 and like the number 15 or 16 guy at this point. I think they're
I think
because
you're
we're,
right.
we're past the prime guys, so we might see
Yeah.
some picks that are way down out of nowhere where it looks like out of nowhere.
I think that'll start to happen. Like teams like, well, we're not going to pick for 25 picks. Might as well grab our guy here.
Yep.
And the Bears, the pick's been in since last July.
Yep.
Wow, there's a lot of people at Lambeau. Oh my gosh.
Pick is in.
It's like a concert. It's like
I
Live
gotta look
Aid.
on my phone. I should be watching this on my phone, not thinking.
like
people
Live
are
Aid.
doing this.
They had just had a shot of the Bears war room on my feed, and it looks like there's about 30 guys all standing in suits. It looked a little
All right.
frightening.
1920s bearish.
Yeah.
Do not
Eight
tell me
men
the
outish.
score of the Knicks game. Do not tell me the score of the Knicks game, anyone, please.
You got it.
The
buddy.
team with the most points is ahead.
Thank you.
Now I want to look.
Thank you, Ando.
You're welcome.
Yeah, now I want to
I don't
look.
want to look at the bottom.
No,
of the
I'm not
screen.
going to look. I'm not.
Oh,
gonna
there are a lot of people there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at
it's
that
crazy.
thing. Well, let me ask you a question. You really have to have nothing to do to just stand there for like 8 hours while the
Well,
pick is in. Like I would go for
Didn't
like
one might
10
do that
minutes
last
to a
year in
half an
Detroit?
hour.
Axel, I
He
can
walked
tell you.
around. I don't think he was.
Yeah,
in the-
he did what I just said.
Oh,
He
that's
got there early. He saw everything, and then he left.
Axel, you've
he
never
was
been to
excited.
Wisconsin. You've never been to Wisconsin, have you, Axel?
No, I haven't.
Because you know what they do in Wisconsin?
Eat cheese.
and
and
drank.
drink.
That's what
Oh,
they're
they're just
It's
doing.
Mardi
wasted,
Gras.
yeah.
It's
That is what
Midwestern
they're doing.
Mardi
That's
Gras.
true.
That's exactly right.
I think there's
I
more
guess, you
people
know
there
what?
than the population of Green Bay.
They
Yep.
did say that there's
There
more
it-
people
yep.
there than the population of Green Bay.
Well, I
That's
have to
crazy.
say,
On
you know what?
on game days there, I think it close to doubles every time they have a game day there because it's a
Now
tight.
you've talked
it's-
me into
yeah.
going. I'm going to the draft next year in Pittsburgh. I'm flying out. I'm gonna stand there for
Oh,
8 hours.
Pittsburgh. Ooh.
And I'm
Well,
just
I mean-
gonna yell, the pick is in.
If it had worked
The
out where I
pick is
didn't have work stuff going on, I would have went and I would have sat there and I would have drank beer in Wisconsin and acted like a moron for 2 to 3. And
Well,
I would
I
have been the
don't
live
think-
call in man on the street like hustler.
But you know
I've
what,
been to
Ando?
Lambeau
I don't
Field.
think you
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you would be right up there in the crowd. Like I think you would be like a little bit in the back.
Well, yeah,
Like
I'm
hanging
not
out
going to
where
be.
it wasn't so crowded.
Yeah, I'm not going to be down in the pit by any means. But
That's
I
that's
fell
why I
in the
shouldn't make fun.
pit. You fell
You
in
fell
the
in the
pit.
pit. Yeah.
thank
Oh,
you for
there he
that
is.
solo.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
They could
what a
give us
show.
audio.
I'm
Oh,
loving
they
it.
did
Ando.
take a tight end, but not the one
But-
I thought. they
Oh,
did.
did they go Loveland?
Yep.
Michigan.
Wow.
Oh, they took Loveland.
How do you pass on
Colston
Tyler
Loveland.
Warren?
Grew up on a farm in Bliss, Idaho, which has a population
Oh,
of
that's why.
258 people.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? Thanks, Zoom. Zoom was like, "You're playing copyright audio." F you, Zoom.
Wow, that was
Anyway, I
quick.
turned it off. Yeah,
Oh,
they were like, "Are
it
you
picked
playing
that up like
music?"
after
A
I said,
Hustler called it. He said he
Wow.
would
Yeah.
he would take him before Tyler Warren.
Yep. Yep.
Boy, I don't.
Yep.
Wait,
He
is
said Tyler
Loveland
Warren
is he
had,
Michigan?
Yeah, he's Michigan. You say I've seen both those guys play a
See,
lot.
I
They're
seen
both good.
Schoonmaker.
I'd take Warren way before him.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he's better than Schoonmaker, but Schoonmaker's good, but not Tyler
San
Warren. Is
Francisco is on the clock.
that DJ Timmy
pick
Hines?
is in.
Wilson
Yes.
Loveland.
The pick is in. They'll make us wait another 15 years for it. Here we go. And they're going to pick Will Johnson. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Cowboys are on the deck. I don't know what to do.
They're hot.
Nothing. I don't have anything to do. But
Would you
maybe
be
the
okay if they
Cowboys.
traded down solo?
yeah, I'd be fine. I'd be
How
fine.
about if they take Tyler Warren?
I'm not gonna lie, I would like it. But
All right, let's see
they're
what
hurting at
happens.
receiver though. They may go that Golden kid from Texas, but that seems too high.
Oh,
Would they select
Golden's,
Omari and Hampton here?
Golden's good. He'd be a nice
know.
compliment with Lamb.
I know he would be. I think that's who they're gonna pick.
I mean, the ESPN's comp for Golden is Garrett Wilson. I mean, imagine Garrett Wilson with
Oh,
CeeDee
geez.
Lamb. That'd be a hell of a.
Yeah, make that happen,
combination.
Axel. We need it. We need yeah. And then in 2 years we get Arch Manning to Golden.
Yeah. With Deion Sanders coaching, it'll be perfect.
Oh, it'll be amazing.
God, why do some people are just like horrible pick? This team is a joke, and I'm like, give it a chance.
Because
know-
it's like
you know why.
people
It's
who
the
watch
internet.
Game of Thrones,
Give
etc.
it a
They have their
chance.
heart set on what they want to happen, and then when it's taken away, that's why I knew Genty wasn't going to the Cowboys. I worked on it. I went to therapy. I went skiing.
Skiing,
No,
ski
no.
therapy.
You went
With a
on
tree.
what's called the around the couch therapy, is what you went
Yes, around the couch therapy.
No one knows if these players are going to be any good for at least 3 or 4 years anyway. So cool your jets, people.
Yeah, you don't know. Like that's the thing is, I love Mel Kiper Jr. and I've been following him for a long time, but he gives draft grades, and it's like, how do you don't really know.
to. Hmm.
It's based on his projections, team needs, and if they follow that, that's what he does. I don't
If
think
he
he's ever
gave-
graded the Cowboys more than a C.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have better hair than Mel Kiper Jr., okay? So fuck you, Mel Kiper Jr.
And that's hard to do.
It's Mel. We love Mel.
I fell in the pit.
You fell in the pit.
All right,
JJ
let's see what's
McCarthy fell
happening.
in the pit.
So far, I think this is a good draft. I think people are picking, and they're picking people.
Yeah,
I like it so far.
They're
That is some
people.
expert analysis.
Unlike the Vikings who missed their pick that one year.
That's true.
Sorry,
And-
Eddie.
You know what though? I'm fine with that because the guy they got when they let that pick slide was Kevin Williams, who ended
Yeah,
up being like a
that's
10-time
true.
Pro Bowler.
That's
So
true.
it's-
I remember that. I remember that.
I mean, they lost
It
Warren
was-
Sapp, I think, was the guy they missed on that, but Kevin Williams ended up being a stud too. So
Yeah.
It was God's will.
yeah, and that was the Mike Tice years, and we don't really talk about
The
those
Mike
a whole lot
Tice
here.
years.
That was right around the time of the Love Boat fiasco and all that other.
Oh.
Speaking of Love Boat solo, you were singing it earlier today on the group chat on the.
Well, because Axel was saying he wants to see White Lotus on a ship. I go, that's Love
I
Boat.
know.
Put John Ritter was still around. He could be on guest star.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be
Jason-
You know,
Ritter.
Axel, you brought that up with White Lotus. Like, who would you like to see casted? Imagine if we could get great actors who have passed, who, if they were still alive, would they be on the show? Like, imagine John Ritter showing up to the White Lotus. I would love it.
With
No
Robin
spoilers on
Williams.
the White Lotus, by the way.
Oh, Robin
No
Williams on the
spoilers.
White Lotus.
I won't say any spoilers, Brett. Imagine if you had Cher, Sonny Bono.
You could still have Cher. She's still alive, actually.
Yeah, she's Timothy Oliphant. Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
I could
I was
definitely see
thinking-
Tim Owen
Oh,
there.
you mentioned skiing, so I was thinking of Sonny.
Go!
Oh,
Great
wow.
pull. That was like a Curb Your Enthusiasm
Nice.
pull later in this episode.
There still the pick is in. 20 minutes later, the pick is
Yeah,
still
they got to
in.
pay the ads. They got to do all
Jesus.
pay the bills.
You got Mel Kiper needs a lot of hair product. What time is it? 6:20. All right, I'm gonna stay on for a bit more, hang out with you boys. Then I might have to go take a shower, hang out with the lady, watch a little Top Chef, watch a little. I don't know.
Well,
are there
when
any
did
good
the
movies
Jets
out?
pick? You got to
They
wait till
already
the
did.
Jets pick. Oh, they already did. You're right.
Oh yeah,
The
they
Cowboys
already
are
did.
what, 2 picks. I
They've
already
stick
forgot.
around. I'll
Or
stick
they-
around. I got
Hold on.
time.
Yeah, I'm not.
We'll stick around.
I'm good.
Falcons are at
I want to see
15.
what's happening with the Cowboys here, man.
Oh, the
That's what
Falcons
I
are at
want.
15
That's what
too.
I'm waiting
Okay,
for.
nice.
Oh,
Oh, the
cool.
Falcons are at 15. Okay, I'm definitely staying for the Falcons at 15. Are you
Oh
kidding
yeah,
me?
Minnesota's 24.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I
then
am
might be in bed.
I am convinced they are trading out of that pick. So I would be
You
surprised
wait
if
all
they-
night and then
Yeah, they've done that a couple different times over the years. So
I really do want to see where Shador goes. And I'm now at this point, is he falling to the second round? Who's going to pick him?
Steelers, Seattle.
Could see the Steelers picking him.
Steelers, yeah.
yeah,
Get
Seattle.
us back on here.
Who is quarterback for Seattle right now?
Sammy D.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. The Darnold.
Adam Schefter's yelling something, but I can't hear him.
I can't. Adam, speak up.
What are you saying?
He said the NFL schedule release will be.
He said the
Wednesday,
49ers
May
are going to win the
14th.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Why do they tell us the pick is in?
They
What-
just-
What's the
think-
point of that graphic?
I think it's a trick to get us to not change the channel.
And
Totally.
I guess that there's the no trade. Like the
And then-
picks in, there's not going to be a trade. But
After it happens 3 times, it's a trick to just piss you off, though.
Yeah,
I'm more
well,
likely to change the channel now.
I am totally with you, Brett.
Well,
think
Brett,
I
we have
did.
to talk about it on the podcast when we do the podcast.
Oh, I think you're going to like this next
Yes.
pick, Brett.
Oh, we're on the podcast.
oh, it's a Georgia guy then.
Here
Ando
it
loves to
goes.
spoil us.
Let's see.
No, only half
Uh-oh.
spoiled.
Oh
How
man,
does
I was
Ando
hoping he'd
know
go to
so
the
far ahead of
Cowboys.
ESPN?
Now,
I'm still on the clock. Oh, wait, the pick is in. It's still, it just updated to say the pick is in again.
oh, I'm just getting Godell.
It's
walking up
because
and-
I'm watching on my antenna that I was giving shit from on the text chain, but the antenna it like has a direct feed. It doesn't have to go to YouTube and all this other stuff, so it's always
Oh.
like 10, 20 seconds ahead.
Jalen Walker. Is it Jalen Walker? Let's
I
see.
think it's going to be
It's got to be Jalen Walker.
yeah,
Shador
'cause
Sanders.
no, because Brett's gonna be happy. But would Brett be happy a Georgia Bulldog going to the Niners? That's the only thing. Andy
I would
could be
rather
tricking
I would
us.
rather him drop to you, Heath. If he had just
Yeah.
lasted
No, Andy's
one more
really-
spot.
Oh no,
far ahead
Michael
of us.
Williams, Michael T.
Oh.
Williamson.
Oh, okay.
Michael Williams.
Wow, I'm sexually aroused, Commander.
Damn, I was hoping he'd fall to 15. Oh well. So maybe the Cowboys would go Jalen Walker.
Possible.
Ooh, that'd be a nice pick.
The
I have a
clock.
feeling they're gonna. I have a feeling they're gonna trade back. Tyler Warren. They may go Will Johnson, another Michigan
Cowboys are on
guy.
the clock, Solo. And then next up is the Miami Dolphins.
Lachlan must be so excited right now.
He's playing like rollerball or some game. It's like, what is it? It's the game where you're like cars, but you're hitting a ball with your car. Rocket League.
Oh,
That's what
Rocket
it's-
League. Yes, I actually have played that game.
Yep, he loves it.
One of my friend's kids just absolutely loves it and made me play it with him for like 20 minutes one night. And I said, I get it. That's enough. Back to my football games or basketball games.
The pick is in.
Oh, the Cowboys didn't
Oh,
trade.
here we go. Pick is in. Yep.
Who are they
Pick
picking, guys?
is
Guess. Do a
in.
guess for me.
I think Michael Williams, edge from
He
Georgia.
just went.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Wait, you had me confused.
I have no idea. I'm going to say Derek Hans Harmon because he's on the page in front of me.
Eric. Oh, the D
Derek
tackle out of
Harmon, the
Oregon.
D
Watch it.
tackle.
It's probably gonna be that.
I'm going to say Matthew Golden from Texas.
Oh, Ando with an
Brett?
educated pick.
Jalen Walker, why not?
I'm gonna guess Golden as well.
Or you know what? Maybe Omari and Hampton from Tar Heels too. He's my second pick, the running back.
I have a feeling they're gonna grab Golden and then go for a running back in the second or third round.
I think that would be a good move. I'm high on Golden though. I like him a lot. I think he's going to be a good player.
Yeah, but you told me that other Michigan guy was.
Yeah,
bad.
I know.
He
That
wasn't.
was.
I can't remember his name. Mari Curry. What was his name?
What the heck was his name? I can't remember.
Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith. Yeah, I'm still not. He still could come around, but
Yeah.
I'm not real high on him.
Oh, look at the Cowboy fan. He's waving a flag. He's wearing a starter jacket.
Are they able to draft Trey Lance?
No, but they're gonna
Oh.
trade. They're gonna trade for him.
Well, I was not right. I'll just leave it at that.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
Heath is gonna
did go
hate this pick.
Booker.
Huh.
I mean, Zach Martin's retiring.
How many days has it been since you've been drinking solo?
I haven't. Oh, I may start. Tyler Booker, really?
Guys, since we're talking about football and we're on the YouTube, I wanted to show everyone my New York Jets hat that I got signed when the players were on strike. And I didn't go into the game, and instead I tossed a football around, and I actually caught
Gonna
a
hurt
pass
himself
from
running down.
Ken O'Brien. And
Oh
here's
my
some
God.
of the
Oh,
great
nice.
Nice.
signatures I have.
That should be in
Let's
a
see.
case.
Ken O'Brien, of course, is
I was
there.
going to say, watch out for the sweat stains, man.
Oh, I know this was my. No,
Hey
you know
guys,
what?
let's
I think
draft
my
a
dad
guard with
bought
the
this
12th
hat.
pick.
I don't think I ever wore this hat. I think he bought that this day to have me sign it. Some great players.
Well, you don't want to ruin up
He's
your beautiful
excited.
hair right now with a hat anyway.
Tyler Booker's
That's
an
true.
exciting man. I could be sold.
Those highlight reels, man, they'll sell you on anybody.
I know.
Get Axel out there in a highlight reel.
I know, and I'd be sold.
Tyler Booker.
Yeah.
All right. So
I know
we
they
both
know
took,
I'm a fan
offensive
of
linemen.
Booker, Richard Grieco, but I didn't draft a guy. I mean,
Boy, I don't know, man.
Who's gonna take Shador? Have you guys heard of this player called Shador Sanders?
Shador Bartholomew.
Well, the Vikings don't really have a backup quarterback. They're not going to draft another quarterback.
No. Imagine
That's
that.
true.
That would be.
Is
That would
Zach
be nuts.
Wilson?
They must. Mel Kiper's got to be saying, "Oh, Booker, man, he was 23rd on my list. This is a rich pick, you know."
Well, ESPN has him as the 51st overall ranked player.
Of course they do. Of
I don't
course
trust
they do.
ESPN's rankings. They're kind of shitty. But,
Ando
No.
looks a little bit like he's plotting to take over the world with that light on his face, doesn't he?
Oh, he already took it over. I
yeah,
think.
it's already my world.
How do you
Brett's
feel,
getting-
Solo? How do you feel?
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
I
Good.
mean, they need a guard
good pick.
because Zach Martin's retiring, but I think it's a little rich here. But so I think we have adequate people to play. I thought Golden would be a nice, but I mean, I'm not in love with any players right now that I'm looking at. I'm not like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Walker, I would have liked, but even Tyler Warren, I guess I could have sold myself on Will Johnson, but I know his stock's been dropping because he didn't have that great of a year. I don't know. I want to be honest. I'm looking at this draft, and it doesn't excite me as much. Like I think I was more excited like Christmas Eve than I was for draft day. You know, or Christmas Day.
Why wouldn't you be excited on Christmas Eve? That's
Yeah,
not
that
something-
didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. You know,
Well, I mean, last year you had 6 QBs going like the first 12 picks or something.
Yeah.
So a big difference.
I kind of like this kid though. He's interviewing well, even though I can't hear him. He seems happy. He was running. I thought he was gonna tear an ACL before he even gets picked.
He is an Alabama offensive lineman. I mean, that's not exactly a bad thing.
No. He looks like he looks like a stud. Nah, I think he'd be good. At least he looks in shape and not like, you know, wow, he's doing a little dance, making a little love.
Get down tonight. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, and the Angels are going to get swept by the Pirates.
Guys,
Like, it's just gonna be
Oof.
a long year.
I'm a little fucked up right now. I'm almost done with my second beer.
Oh, dear.
O'Neal
You know what
Cruz
comes
hit
after
another
the second
leadoff
one?
home run.
That's
The
I'm
third
not
one.
doing a third. Nope, that's not happening, Brett. I'm done. I know when to say when. I already got a little headache from this shit. I'll drink it. This is like 0.000% alcohol too, guys. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah. Hardcore, baby.
Angels 11 and 12.
Ready for it? Oh no, I'm not gonna do it.
Mean Joe Green over here in a Miller Lite commercial.
I've never opened a bottle cap with my teeth, and I've never slammed a beer can against my forehead.
It's overrated.
Yeah,
Oh, you've done it,
I've done the
Ando?
beer can.
Yeah, of
Really?
course.
Oh my god, Brett, have you
Not one-
slammed
not
a
one
beer
of my-
can against your forehead?
That's how he lost his hair.
Oh shit!
No, I did that when I still had hair. I had a little extra cushion there to
Oh.
protect my scalp.
More cushion for pushing.
Yeah.
There you go. I've never done that. I've never done any drinking things. Like I've never done like beer pong and I have done beer pong once, but I was very old when I did it. I never took like a whatchamacallit, like a funnel thing. I never
Beer
did
bong?
any of that shit. Yeah, never. But I did do gravity bong hits, which are amazing. You take like get one of those big water bottles, you know, that you used to have like when they deliver water to you, and you use that instead of like just like a Coke can or something, and you put it in a bathtub,
Oh God.
and then you fill
Put it
it
in a
all the way up.
bathtub.
Yeah, in a bathtub. And then we did it in college, and the room was like tiny, and it was just a bathtub because it was like everything else was next door. It was just a bathtub for like it was handicapped. And then you'd push down and try to take, but then the whole room would fill up with smoke. It would be so much smoke that the whole room, and you'd blow like an eighth of weed every time you did it because it was just like eating up all the weed. But then it was like you only had to do really one hit, and then everybody was high. We just all rush into the bathroom and stand there for like 20 minutes. We probably just couldn't breathe. I don't even know if we were high or not. But right, that's my weed story during our draft. The pick is in. Solo's back, and the pick is in.
I never left.
Oh, I hear. Oh, Mr. Cowboys, I hear you.
Yeah, I just had to check some things, and I didn't want to, you know.
Check what?
Oh, just
Oh, he's
text and
back.
stuff. I'm back, baby.
Guess who's back? Solo's back.
Back again.
Back again.
All right,
Chad.
guys, this is.
Are you gonna
fun.
watch Chad
I like
Powers?
Sure.
I'm gonna try it out. We'll
Yeah,
see.
why not? Looks
I
fun.
don't know.
I'll watch anything. We'll all watch anything, Solo. Come on.
No, so actually, you watch everything.
Yeah, you do watch every. You watch it before, like I'm thinking, there's no way Axel's watched this. Oh yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm like,
I'll
what?
check it out.
There was something you
Probably
guys
good,
was
like that.
talking about yesterday or the other day on that podcast, and you said something. You were like, Heath, you were like disappointed. You're like, God damn it, you seen that too already? It was
I
quite funny.
think he gets them early. All right,
Ah,
Lachlan,
just-
this one's for you.
Oh, the pick is in.
Oh, they didn't even
Kenneth
announce. They
Grant.
announced. Oh, I see. Yeah. Huh.
Kenneth Grant.
Kenneth Grant,
Was he
defensive
a
tackle
president?
from Michigan.
Was he a president?
Who was? I think he got shot.
Kenneth
Ulysses
Ulysses Grant.
6'4",
Kenneth Grant.
331 from Michigan. Defensive
Wow.
tackle, good for Miami. Need to up the defense.
Oh, I bet you Tyler Warren goes to the Colts next.
Yep. I think
Next
you're
up,
right.
Colts.
They could use them.
You
Yeah.
think Jalen
Oh,
Walker could fall to 15?
Yeah,
do you,
I think he's going.
I think he's going to. I think Warren's going here too.
Do you think? How about if the Falcons take Warren and then they have 2 tight ends?
The guy-
that they never throw to?
Axel's got all the worst scenarios.
that
I
is
love it.
that is where my money is, Axel.
Well, the
Knowing
pick
this
is in
organization,
already.
it's not going to be a smart pick.
This is going to be Warren.
Oh yeah, Brett, you getting nervous right now? This could make or break your whole May and June.
If
This
they
pick.
take Shadur Sanders, I think it's going to be pure genius, and something is going on over there.
I don't.
We also had
love it.
Jalen Carter fall into our lap, and we still didn't pick him. So I mean,
Yeah, and he went to the Eagles.
Freaking Steve. Could you, but guys, can we rewind a little bit and tell
Sure.
Brett about how A Hustler had a Steagles shirt on?
Oh,
For 40
that's
minutes?
I
Yeah,
did
what?
call him
What
out
the
first.
fuck?
I was the first to call him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
You
like,
did
"Oh,
just-
you front runner,
No, you straight up said bandwagon jumper. Then
bandwagon."
Then I was like,
Yeah.
let's make it a little more positive. We call him a front runner. Both are true.
wow.
How can you be a Steelers and an Eagles fan? That's
You know
like
what?
You
He
can't.
loves Philadelphia,
No.
man.
Yeah.
I've never seen a person. I grew up in New Jersey, okay? I knew people from Philadelphia. I still know them. They don't even like Philadelphia. A Hustler is the only person who likes Philadelphia and really wanted to live there. I've never met a person in my life who was like, I can't wait, I'm moving to Philly. Everyone was always like, oh shit, I gotta go live in Philly for a little while.
yeah,
I
right,
hope,
right.
hope I can get the fuck out of there pretty soon, get back to New York or some real city. But A Hustler, he fucking loves it. That's his thing, man. He loves Philly.
Hey, Hustle, you should wear whatever T-shirt and live in whatever city you want, buddy.
I agree. Brett.
That's not Philadelphia. Yeah, I agree.
But Brett, the best part of it was before you got on the podcast, A Hustler was walking down the streets of Philadelphia as we all sang the streets of Philadelphia.
Oh no!
I was
I
Wilson
wanna-
Battle.
Damn it! I missed that.
You missed it. He was literally on the street. And I was
like,
like, oh my God, he's on the street
Oh, it was
of
great.
Philadelphia.
I know. And Axel's looking at me like, dude, I know.
I
might be out of it, right?
singing.
Wow.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was
Oh,
fulfilling.
Tyler Warren. The pick is
Yep.
made.
Tyler Warren
Yep. Tyler Warren.
is a Colt.
Wow. The Colts.
Hey,
So
Okay.
here's a stat: the Colts have not had a tight end reach 500 yards receiving since 2018.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this guy happy
Good
about this? Don't you think he's kind of like, oh, fuck?
well, he doesn't know who's going to
Let's
throw to
pick
him,
me.
but
That's what I mean.
Anthony
right?
Richardson.
hey, he's close to home. Penn State
thing-
and
The
Indiana.
thing with him too, he ran a lot of. When Penn State used him, they didn't just use him as a traditional tight end. They would run him out of the backfield and do all kinds of crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's
a-
gonna be-
He's super smart. That's the other. He knows how to run all those different offenses. I think.
Maybe he'll be quarterback.
I mean, he took plays out of yeah, like right here. They're showing one of his things. He would take snaps and throw the bat. And he's very versatile. They'll find it if they're Stefanski knows how to run good offenses.
Yeah.
Or not Stefanski. They're not.
All right,
one
so
of the
A
Colts.
Hustler in the draft.
Mute
draft.
me.
Cam Ward, Tyler Warren,
You're doing great over there, Ando.
Ted
No.
McMullen. Those are his first three picks.
Matt. Oh, really?
Oh, did
May
you
I ask you?
miss-
Oh no,
Huh?
I didn't know what you were saying because I.
I was
telling you.
saying, sorry. I was saying because A Hustler loves to draft rookies in our fantasy league, so I just listed off his first three
Oh,
picks.
That's right.
Yep. You're probably right. You're probably
Oh,
right.
100%.
Genty
you're
would
right,
probably
Solo.
get yeah. Cam Ward and Genty definitely.
Yeah, that didn't work out for him so good last year, though.
Well, he did better than I thought he would.
Yeah,
Because
well, he's
during the
good
draft,
with
I'm like, I
free
felt like he
agents.
has too many young guys. And next thing you know, he's in the playoffs. So I'm like, well, A Hustle's a good owner. But yeah.
Wait, who did the Colts bring in to compete against Richardson?
Who
Was
was
it
that?
Flacco? Was it?
I think it was
No.
Flacco. Was
No,
Not
it?
now.
it's not
No.
Flacco.
Flacco signed
It's
with the Browns
it's
again.
somebody.
Oh, that's right.
They
somebody
did bring
who
in
did okay
someone
last year.
like who's oh yeah.
Oh, Dan Jones, I think.
Oh,
Danny
Daniel
Jones.
Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, okay, well he didn't do well last
And
year.
I
But
heard
I know
that
what
they
you mean.
really like him. That's what I heard. Is that
They're
they
hoping
really
that
like him.
they're hoping that 6 weeks on the Vikings practice squad under KOC turned him
There you
into
go.
turned him into a Pro Bowler.
You know what though? I have to admit something. I like Daniel Jones too. I think that he could be for like a year. He could be not a whole year. For some games in a year, he could be decent.
Well, yeah,
That's
2020 against the 2023 Vikings defense, he was freaking Joe Montana.
I say as at Lee High School watch party, Brett. in
Oh,
Atlanta.
hey, what's up, Lee High School?
I don't know
Watch
where I
party?
don't
Oh,
know.
Lee
You should
High
be
School?
there. Yeah.
I should. Damn.
Oh, I thought they were in the chat. I thought they were in the YouTube chat or something.
Oh, shoot. Oh yeah.
Actually,
bad
I'm in
at
the basement of the school right now.
Oh my
I'm kind of
God.
antisocial. So
You can hear that.
You've got a couple of the students behind you. They're upside down hanging. What the hell?
Jeez.
Wait a second.
Blur
What are we doing
background.
over
We
here?
like to see the
It's
action.
good to see. You know what? I like seeing you guys. I think it's gonna be fun doing around the couch where we could see each other. I like
Yeah.
I like seeing each other.
Mhm.
I'm getting used to the YouTube thing. Now
You
I just
saw-
don't even care.
you saw my Edmonton Elks hat, right? Just
Oh,
so
that's
you
what
know.
it is. I
Oh,
thought,
that's
That's
yes.
a nice hat, Brett. I would get
Look
that
at
hat.
that's represent your Edmonton Elks.
They're going to have more wins than the Falcons this year. So I'm get to watch that.
Elks, baby.
They're really thinking about it. They still have time on the clock here. The pick actually is.
Well, they went to commercial. They went to commercial.
Well, on mine it's on my deal it says 3 minutes and 25 seconds still on the clock. So
Oh,
Well, we have
Axel.
4 viewers.
my cousin Kevin texted in. You ready?
Nice.
Live on the pod. He says, basically, I'll paraphrase. The Cowboys not drafting Tyler Warren is criminal.
Oh.
and he said
All
something
right.
else.
He knows his shit. He knows his shit.
Yeah, my cousin does, and I agree. That's criminal.
But you can't get upset about. I don't know. It's hard to get upset for me too. I guess just as any time an offensive lineman is chosen. Is it just me, or do you feel that way? You can't get too upset
No, well,
because you
I
know
mean,
that's important. You know,
it is, but I guess a talent like Tyler Warren's just there.
That's
that's true.
I just felt, and even Golden. I mean,
Yeah.
if Booker, the thing is, Booker wasn't being projected really to go that high. But they must see something in him, think he could be, because we do need a replacement for Zach Martin.
the weird thing about that is when he's on these lists at 50 or 60, if you liked it, you probably could have got him in the second round pretty easily. That's the thing
That's what scares me.
That's always the weird thing when people
that's what
reach that
scares
deep.
me.
Jerry Jones would be asleep by the second round, though. So
Oh, good.
I think he was asleep before the first pick even rolled in, wasn't he? Maybe not.
He's still sleeping from 2023. I don't think he woke up. Because, God, if he knew what the moves that were being made while he was napping, he would not be happy. Oh, wait.
My clock here still says 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock for the Falcons. This pick is still not in.
Oh, yeah, it says 150. Yeah, 10 seconds behind you.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing Tom Cruise running right now.
I am
a
ready.
comment live on the. Oh, look, Brett's got a Falcons hat on now.
I'm ready for the pick. The Falcons are
look
not
at
ready
you.
for their pick, but I'm ready for the pick.
I just want to show live on the air my friend Kim, who says,
No,
well,
just an
the
abomination.
Cowboys ain't getting no better.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
That's who.
That's
I
a double
have to- I'll
negative,
say,
so that actually means they're getting better.
Yes.
not in New Jersey, my friend. She is. I often send her Facebook posts to Solo during the season because
Yes.
she is a relentless. I mean, she will post like 80 times a day, shit talking just the Cowboys. She loves the Eagles, but she also loves to just shit talk the Cowboys. What are you gonna do? I
Called
need to
jealous.
find a friend that
35
shit
seconds
talks
to
the
go.
Jets.
The pick is still not in. This is going to be a
Oh
hell
my
of a
God,
pick.
are they not gonna?
Are they
pick?
going to skip? They're going to
30
skip it?
seconds.
They could be a
Holy
trade.
shit, Brett.
Oh,
Oh, Brett,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
on the
kinda
clock.
rooting
I'm
for
sorry, I
them
had
to
two
Oh,
beers.
pick is in on mine. So
damn.
Okay, who do you want, Brett?
It's got to
Who
be
do you want?
Jalen Walker.
I got Jalen Walker, sure.
Jalen
The
Walker.
camera went to him now. He's on the phone.
Any lineman. How about that? Or Jalen Walker.
Will
That's your man
Cannon.
too from UGA. 6'1",
Yes.
243. I'm just reading off the screen now. It's 6'1", 243.
No, it's good, Axel. That's good. We need more stats. I thought Ando
So,
would be rattling off
would-
everyone's measurements.
His
No.
he's got a pec size of.
I'm not in. I'm
7
not in.
inches.
I'm not in regular season form. Solo.
Yeah.
Brett, would you be okay if they took the corner from Michigan? A Michigan man? Would you be okay with that?
That's
Not a
isn't that
corner.
Rick
That could be-
Song?
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh, you wouldn't be okay.
I don't know who the
Yeah,
pick is. I just saw he's one of the
Michigan.
best available. And he's
Thanks,
a Michigan
Andy.
guy. You're welcome.
I think you draft Maxwell Hairston out of Kentucky, the corner.
Maxwell Hairston.
I would have rather had Michael Williams, but I'll take Jalen Walker.
All right. They're focusing on the stage.
Here we
Is
go.
that Snoop Dogg? Oh, no,
The
that's not
pick
Snoop Dogg.
is in. It's time for Brett's Falcons to make a pick in the NFL draft.
Brett's picks.
Brett's picks. Excellent.
picks.
Y'all are going to
Party
see it
time.
before me because I don't have the.
Ando and
draft
Axel
on right
won't
now.
say anything.
I will
Until-
not say anything.
until
I know who
you-
the pick, I know who
until
it
you
is, but I'm
say
not
it.
going to say.
Well,
You
I'm
can do
not
it for
gonna-
one pick.
Yep, we're not going to say anything. You
We're
get
not
to
going to
see
spoil
it.
Brett.
Yeah.
Steve
Oh, God.
Barkowski
Okay.
Jr.? Oh, wait. What?
Second.
I can't believe
Brett's
they went with a
pick.
kicker this early. What the hell?
Holy shit, they traded for what? They what? Holy cow, Brett.
Wait,
Holy
Kirk
fuck.
Cousin and a first round pick to the Giants.
No, nothing happened. Just kidding. This is like when someone has the hiccups. When my dog has the hiccups, I scare the dog and it works. She stops hiccuping. Just wanted everyone to know that.
All right. Roger Goodell is out. with the
If you ever-
envelope.
If you ever tried it, did you ever try it with your dog, Andy? Did your dog get the hiccups?
No.
Yeah, never had our dog. She gets the hiccups all the time. It's weird. Our other dogs never did.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a dog that's had
Yeah.
that before.
Okay, the pick is in.
Yep. When you're ready, Brett. Do you know it? No.
Jalen Walker,
Was
baby.
your
There
toast
you go,
was done?
Brett. Look at that. A happy time on the podcast. Look at
Yes.
that smile. A homegrown man for his team. There's nothing better than that. There's nothing
Yeah.
better.
Well, I'm glad they have a
That's
history of not only not picking Georgia players, just not picking SEC talent that is all around them. They'll go with someone from Idaho or some or
Yeah, I
some
kinda
Division
wanted-
III
I
school.
wanted him. He's going to be a
So
stud.
finally, Jalen Walker, first round.
Round 3.
Nice.
Did you get that,
Nice,
Ando,
Brett.
with that ding? I was like, round 3.
I did
Listen,
get that.
Oh,
Yes.
you did get it? Okay.
Let's be honest here, folks. Right now, of our 4 teams, the team that has the most promise, I think, is Brett's Atlanta Falcons. That's what I think. I think
Oh,
they
that's
got
Well,
not
you've
saying
fallen
much.
into the trap, Axel. I'm sorry.
Penix
That
is
look on
great,
your face,
man.
Brett.
Brett's
I
already
believe in him.
schedule hasn't come out and he's already pre-made his
I'm
Falcons
telling
picks.
you. Or Ando's Vikings.
Andy's
Or also
Vikings.
have a
yeah.
lot.
The Vikings are, if JJ McCarthy is decent, the Vikings will be good. They'll be
That's
really
true,
good.
but
He
we
has to
gotta
at least be
see.
decent.
We
So
gotta
much
see.
is reliant on him.
That's-
Yeah.
That's why I'm a little, like you're coming back. You didn't even get a chance your
'Cause
first season.
They've beefed up at every other spot on that roster. Quarterback is the only question mark. They beefed up both offensive and defensive lines. They beefed up their secondary, beefed up wide receiver,
Lot of beef.
running back. Yeah,
lot of beef, Ando.
No vegans in Minnesota. It's
No
all
soy.
beef. Yeah.
All beef, 8 inches or 9.
Well,
now,
five-
see, now I
five.
wanted
Well-
Jalen Walker.
See, but you could tell they actually did not want Jalen Walker because they went down to 9 minutes, 9 and 59 seconds after
Hey,
their 10-minute mark.
it's-
And they finally said, fine, we'll go with the Georgia guy.
They were making you wait for that.
You know,
for that
Brett,
day.
I feel your pain because there was quite a few years there where the
Cardinals on the
Vikings
clock.
would do the same thing with Gophers talent. Like they passed on Lawrence Maroney and Marion Barber and Antoine Winfield Jr. And there was 4 or 5 like can't miss pro prospects from the Gophers, and the Vikings had chances and passed on them every single time. And like, hey, the guy's going to be good. Everybody knows it, and he's a hometown guy. You're going to get even more. And it's so frustrating when that happens. I completely get it.
And the fans who have seen every snap of his career, they know what his
Uh-huh.
actual potential is. Whereas the front office guys have not seen that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sad.
Right,
Arizona
so-
Cardinals.
All right.
But this is my friend Lou. This is my friend Lou, who if Lou won the lottery and he won $20 million, you'd be talking on the phone with him and he'd be like, "Yeah, I won the lottery." And I'd be like, "How much did you win, dude?" And he'd be like, $20 million fucking dollars. I'd be like, "Are you serious?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, the day before it was 40. So what the fuck, man? I should have won 40." That's what Lou would say. This is his response today. "I'm a bit disappointed in the Raiders drafting Ashton Genty. I would have gone with the best defensive player available or one of the O linemen." He's very upset about it.
Is he a Raiders
Yeah.
fan?
Yes.
Oh,
He can't even be happy about having an exciting offensive player.
No, he's a Colts fan, but he
Right?
just really wanted to rant about the Raiders.
Like,
pick.
I don't
Honestly-
think I know any Raiders fans. That's why I was like, Raiders fan.
Seriously though, what exciting offensive player have the Raiders fans been watching lately? Tim Brown?
Josh
what I'm
Jacobs,
saying?
was-
Like-
Josh Jacobs, Brock
Well,
Bowers.
Josh Jacobs was exciting. That's true.
I mean, Brock Bowers, come on.
Yeah,
Axel.
I was
that was
saying
last
Bowers.
year, last first.
All
round
right,
pick they
okay, I'm
had.
sorry. I was thinking of before.
Henry Ruggs.
But your boy
Hey,
probably
too
didn't
soon,
like the
too
Bowers
soon.
pick either.
Too
He
soon.
still laughed at the joke. I'm a little drunk. Leave me alone.
I like it. It's drunky Axel time. I like it.
But I'm happy with the Jets.
You know, I was going to say, actually, if I win the lottery and I win $20 million, you're all going to get a call that's saying we're taking Around the Couch live to Santa Clara for the Super Bowl in January of 2026. So
Wait, I thought you were going to give us each $1 million, Ando. What the fuck?
well, maybe we'll do that too. But we'll definitely be going to the
Yeah,
Super
because
Bowl.
to take the time off and stuff, we're gonna have to get a little
Yeah, come
cheddar.
on. You got to pay us for our time.
That's
Andy.
true.
Come
I'm
on,
willing
Vinny
to-
Chase.
I'm willing to negotiate, and I'm an easy negotiator, so it'll be
Vinny
fine.
Chase.
Well, isn't that the George Clooney story that he went after he sold his whatever vodka company or whatever?
Tequila.
Tequila,
he
yeah.
Casamigos.
tequila company. He invited like 20 of his friends over,
Yep.
and they sat down, and there was like a case in front of him, and it was $1 million in cash. And he said, "I
Goddamn,
took
that's
care of
so
the
cool.
taxes. You can walk out of here with $1 million. It's all good." And they just that sounds
What a
fun, man,
dude.
right? I dig it. I want to be George Clooney's friend.
Well, yeah.
didn't think you could pay someone
being my
else's
friend, you
taxes,
get
though.
$10
Is he
maybe
violating
under
tax?
your in an envelope.
Brett's asking tax questions. Sorry, I got distracted. Well, Brett, I think what he's saying is I figured out how much it's going to cost
Yeah.
each of you, and I'll cover it.
He
Oh,
threw an
you know
extra
what I mean?
$90,000 in
All
there.
right,
to cover
Walter
taxes or
Nolan.
whatever.
Walter
I was hoping
Nolan.
for a deeper investigation here.
The
That's
Cardinals
true.
select Walter Nolan, Old Miss.
Yes,
All right.
What can you tell us
D-tackle.
about him, Brett? I haven't seen. I'm sure you've seen Old Miss this year. Anything?
Um,
I don't know much
No.
about him. D tackle.
yeah,
Huh.
I don't know.
I saw Walter Nolan. I assumed he was white. He is not white.
I'm sure he destroyed Carson Beck when they played.
He looks like he's a solid.
Big time run defender is what this
Oh,
profile
yeah.
says.
well, yeah.
Luz thinks that Shadur Sanders is going to the Steelers.
It's happening. I think it's
Is-
done.
Is he happy about that pick or not?
I don't think he cares. He's not a Steelers fan. But
He
you
tricked
know
us.
what?
He tricked us.
It's not a bad, if you think about it, if there's one coach that could deal with like Dion in one city where everyone
Uh-huh.
would be like, we don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
That's true.
Yeah,
Tomlin.
man.
Tomlin's not going to care. He's going to be like, Dion can do whatever he wants. We're playing football over here.
Do they have a quarterback right now?
No,
Pittsburgh?
they were looking
gotta
at
have
Aaron
some.
Rodgers,
Yeah.
but
They
Aaron
just
Rodgers
have,
wants to be a Viking.
No, they brought back, what's his name?
Mason Rudolph, isn't it?
Yeah, they brought back Mason Rudolph.
Did
I
they?
think.
Kirk,
Yeah.
Trade for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
That's
'cause,
not happening now, though.
where did-
Brett,
where did,
right?
Justin Fields go?
To the New York Jets.
Oh,
Jets.
that's right.
Jets,
that's right.
baby.
Would-
JETS.
I can't wait.
And
You guys
Russell
think-
went
I
to
can't
the
wait.
Giants.
Do you guys
The
think the
Jets are gonna
Rams would
set
maybe
the
take a
record for the most rushing yards. Everybody's going to
Rams could,
throw
Ando.
the ball
Yeah,
5
what about
times
the-
a game.
That's what I was thinking. What about the Rams? Because
If
Stafford's
he's at
on.
26, I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah.
LA.
No, I agree.
I'm just
I
looking
agree.
ahead here as to what teams could maybe be possible. Really, there's not the Steelers.
Well, ESPN is loving this. They're so happy that he's dropping.
Oh,
right?
for
like
sure.
They just get something to talk about, like us too. We're like, what should we talk? Oh yeah, where'd
Well,
that
and-
guy go?
Axel's
even with that-
testicles dropping.
I could see the Steelers being like, nobody else is going to draft him. Let's wait. I could see them trying to pull
Nice.
something like that too.
Well, because remember when they
Shadur
drafted Kenny
Sanders is
Pickett, that
on
was the
Zoom with
rough.
us.
That was the
Uh-huh.
rough QB year with like Malik Willis and
Yeah.
Peter Tom Willis and
Desmond Ritter.
Willis Drummond.
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, all of them. I'm glad at least one person chuckled.
Oh no,
at that.
I got it. I just
Well,
Can
I
I
knew you'd
ask-
get it. I just wasn't sure if anybody would laugh. At
Can
it.
I ask you guys, did anyone notice that I changed some of the names on the Zoom? Did anyone notice
Yes.
that yet?
Well, I changed my
Shador.
own name. I changed my name like an hour ago,
Basement.
and nobody actually said anything.
I can't believe I didn't
Yeah.
see that. I saw the super fan. What is mine? Does mine
Yeah.
say anything?
Yeah, it says Mr. Cowboys.
I didn't know. So when you're the host, you can change other people's names, huh? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, I changed mine to JJ McCarthy Superfan like an hour and a half ago. I just couldn't resist.
That's what inspired me. You
oh,
inspired
okay,
me.
nice. That's
George
teamwork.
Sanders.
Andy knows where JJ McCarthy lives. Actually, he's gonna be there later tonight.
Going through his garbage like Harry.
No, I will not be doing that. But I probably could find out where he lives, actually. But I'm not going to do that either. I like how you're taking the stalker angle, Brett. Thank you.
Just realized the next three picks: Cincinnati, Seattle, Tampa. A lot of bad history with and losing in these organizations.
Yeah.
Cincinnati on the clock.
The pick is in or no? No.
They got to go defense.
Well, who do we got? We got Will Johnson still there. We got Jahdae Barron, corner out of Texas. Derek Harmon, another defensive tackle, Oregon. James Pierce Jr., edge from Tennessee. Walter Nolan just went. The Kentucky DB. Jihad Campbell from Alabama, linebacker. Mike. Wow. There's a lot of defensive. ESPN's got
Yeah.
the best available. A lot of defensive guys.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's 7:00. I'm signing off.
You got
This
a
has
lot of
been
reality
fun.
TV to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a
With the
shower,
lady?
hang out with the lady. Give her a little snuggie spread if you want to know. I can give you the R-rated version later via text.
Unless you
That
fall
sounded
asleep
wrong.
from your 2 beers before that happens. We'll see.
That's exactly what's going to happen. By the way, I'm very tired. That's when I was like, well, I kind of forgot where I was for a couple seconds, and I was like, maybe it's time to sit down. Even though I'm already sitting.
Well, now we know one
This is
beer
what
is
I'm
your
going to
limit.
do. That is, dude, I'm a lightweight. All right. I am giving, this is, I just figured out how to do this. I am going to give, and who should I give, Ando or Heath?
No,
Ando?
Ando's more
Ando.
responsible.
I'm making you the
Whoa,
host.
pump the brakes there on that solo.
Ando, you are now the host
Yep,
of
I
the
see that.
of the Zoom. I'm just getting, I'm still gonna like, I don't think I can, I think I still have to stay on though, right?
I'm sure you have to stay. Your YouTube has to stay going because
Yeah. Oh yeah, for YouTube.
and he's
Yes.
muted.
I,
so-
Shador.
I muted myself and kept on talking.
It's okay, Shador.
Good plan. Good plan.
Wake up, Shador!
That's
Wake
solid.
up, Shador. Oh, pick is in. Bengals, you want to stay on for one more
Yes,
pick?
I do. Let's see who the pick is. It'd be very, let's see. I'm gonna not know who it
Yeah,
is.
this
Lucky
one's a
number
real-
17.
Real
Is it
game
James
changer coming
Pierce
here.
Jr.
Oh, when Shador Sanders is drafted, Shador Sanders has to come back on the pod and say something.
That's true.
I'll run out of the shower
Hey, y'all.
and come downstairs.
I'm Shador.
Let's see. Oh well, the pick is in. This is going to take another 30 minutes to find out. I'm going to take a shower, folks.
You got about 10 seconds.
Have you can tell us this one, Andy.
Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M.
Oh,
Shamar Moore?
Okay. Shamar Stewart, FBI. I like it.
Shamar Stewart.
Oh yeah, good hair too. What position? Oh, edge. I like how that's like a position now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
It was
like
always
that.
defensive end, but it's edge now. Yeah.
Well, we lost some too. Like there's no more fullbacks. Like that doesn't exist anymore, really.
Yeah, not really.
You know. All right, gentlemen. I'm
All
gonna
right,
mute it and
Folo.
all that. You're the best. I'll keep the pod recording too. Just hit me with a text when you're done. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Hey, don't forget DVR Podcast World. It's coming up soon. Duster.
What does that mean? I'm
That's
dirty?
a hell of an
I gotta
endorsement.
dust my
actually.
shelves.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So as soon as we figure out what's
that-
coming and where it is.
There's Wolfman Jack here.
Duster. I don't know what it's like. Someone kicked me in the balls halfway through that. Duster. All right, I'm out, guys. Peace.
I was gonna say I am the host
Yeah.
now. I could have just mute his ass at this point, but
Yeah. You know,
And you can change all of our names now.
yes,
have
that's
the
true. That's true.
in the
Oh.
basement.
Oh.
Duster. Duster. Oh.
Oh, man.
All right.
It's going to be a fun show, but it's going to be a more fun podcast by you guys, I'm sure.
Oh, for Duster.
For Duster, yeah.
Oh,
for
I
Duster.
didn't know what was going
Yeah.
on. I'm like, Brett, what? Yeah, I'm gonna do Duster.
It looks cool. I still haven't watched a preview for it even yet, so I don't even know what I'm in for. So I'm excited.
I've been very minimal. I did see a trailer. I don't remember it, but I just know Josh Holloway looks. It looked like he looked weird.
I've seen some images with him in a car, a cool looking car, and that's about all I know. So
He's
I'm
got the
very
wavy
excited.
hair.
Yeah.
I hope this is a good show for him. He's always liked our boy Sawyer.
Yeah. How could you not? Well, hell, you
Yeah.
used to play his action figure, the vocal
Yes,
thing on his action figure on your podcast all the time, way back in the
Fun times
day.
over, Mungo. Once you better than a
Yeah.
buffet. Or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always
The new
fun to
sheriff in
not.
town, boys.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Used
the
to
one I
it.
was thinking of. New
Y'all
sheriff
best
in
get
town.
used to it.
It's always fun to not know everything about a show going in. Like Mayor of Kingstown, for example, I really had no
Mhm.
idea what that was going to be,
Hmm.
and so this could be like that.
Angels losing 3-0 to the Pirates. Oh my
That's
God.
that's rough.
They're
Well,
awful.
I think the Twins lost to the White Sox today, so that's not a whole hell of a lot better than losing to the Pirates.
I mean, to
Yeah.
get swept at home from the Pirates, like that's uncalled. Come on.
Oof.
They're just not hitting. They're not hitting. I mean, they don't hit.
That's
I mean, I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, but I was hoping for at least, a little
respectable.
a
Yeah.
run at a late wild card, or at least get me to July or something. Get me to the All-Star break.
I read that you cut Ian Anderson today as well.
Yeah. That worked
So-
out awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. Well,
11.57 ERA and a 2.57 WHIP. All
he was
right.
doing
And
good.
7 appearances.
That's second best on our team. What are you talking about?
Oh God.
Actually, the Angels pitching has actually been very good. It's the hitting. They don't hit.
That's
I mean-
that's actually the Twins' problem too. Their pitching staff has actually been pretty awesome, but they can't hit anything.
Well,
Their hitting is so terrible.
all you have to do is score 2 runs, and you beat the Angels each game this
He-
week. So
Heath went to an Angels game a week or so ago, and
Yeah.
Mike Trout hit 2 home runs, 2 solo home runs. They lost 3-2.
that was the last time I think the Angels scored.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they ended up taking 2 out of 3 from the Giants. So I was like, all right, you don't win when
Yeah.
I'm in there, but okay.
The one game they don't win is, of course,
Yeah,
the game
it's
you
the
go
one-
to.
Well, I haven't seen them win in like 5 games I've been to, I think. It might be 4. All right. Oh, the Seahawks. Gray Zabel.
Oh, damn. He was one of the
kid
guys
out of North Dakota State.
he was one of the guys I was hoping would maybe follow the Vikings.
He's probably going to be better than Tyler Booker. And
Oh my God. His stat on ESPN says he rented 250 acres of land to plant corn in South Dakota. So I really needed him to be on the Vikings.
yeah, you did.
Huh. Yeah, those offensive line picks are, even though they're important, they're always boring when you're watching.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it wasn't that. I don't think Booker didn't seem to be ranked that high. So
Yeah.
if he was the top guard that everyone's raving about, sure, I'd be more happy. I'm just the reach aspect. I don't get it.
Man, there's still a couple of big time corners that are left out there. At least
Yeah.
looking by ESPN's ranking, the number 10 and number 11 overall players are cornerbacks, and they're still available.
Yeah. Aside from Travis Hunter, there hasn't been a corner drafted yet.
Huh.
A lot of D tackles. Well, we got 3 D tackles.
Uh-huh.
We got a defensive end, linebacker, defensive end. Then you got the line. Yeah,
Did we lost Brett in the basement too?
we did, didn't we? Did he duct tape himself by accident? I hope not. Well, actually, that might be kind of cool. Let's see him rip it off. No, I wonder where my wife is. 7 o'clock. Oh
Is she supposed to be coming home from work or what?
no, she had it off today,
Oh,
but she saw a friend and then went to the mall and then was picking up dinner about an hour and 12. It's probably a lot of traffic, I guess. I don't know.
hmm.
Brett just said I'm out. Ando. All right, Ando, we're recording a pod here. So the Bucks have the next pick, 19th
Yes.
overall. Let's see I wonder what they would go after. I could see them drafting Golden here.
Well, I don't know though, Mike. Well,
Yeah, Golden might drop.
because they re-signed what's his name, didn't they? Not Evans, but the other guy.
Oh, Godwin.
Godwin, I think, got re-signed, didn't he?
Yeah.
But God, Evans isn't going to play forever.
Yeah. They need something. If one of those tight ends was here, well, they do have whatchamacallit had a good year. I can't remember his name. Brett,
Yeah,
what's his name?
I
What's
can't
the
remember
tight
his
end?
name either.
What's the young tight end on Tampa?
Oh yeah, what was his name? God damn, we should know this.
it's with us, Cam something. No,
K. Dotton had a pretty good year.
K. Dot. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's right.
See, Cam Cade. At least I was in the arcade.
Exactly right, in the arcade. I don't actually know what Tampa needs. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably maybe some defense. Maybe a Will Johnson.
Well, Peter Schrager on his mock draft had Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State, the wide receiver, who is
Oh.
also a damn good player. So maybe they will look at wide receiver here. Oh no, that's for the Broncos. He has them for the Bucks. He has Tet McMillan, who already was drafted like 10 picks ago, who was also a wide receiver though. So maybe they will take a receiver solo.
Maybe. That's very possible. I just feel like they need a young stud wide receiver.
It
I mean,
definitely wouldn't hurt.
Because you just don't know what the health too of Evans.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, yeah, Godwin's coming off a big injury, and Evans is an old man at this point. He doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, you wouldn't think.
I didn't realize how good Mike Evans' numbers were. Like when they were kind of going over it, I'm like,
They
damn.
are sneaky, sneaky good. It's kind of one of those guys that's an all-timer, but you don't even think about it.
Yeah. All right. So I can see Will Johnson's got to come off the board soon, I would think.
I can't believe, or that corner from Texas, both of them. Barron.
Yeah.
It's crazy that those guys are still, because usually there's a premium on corners. They usually go a little bit, at least when they're rated that high, but
We got Shador still out there. He could be getting picked soon.
well, the rumor mill says that guy from Ohio State is where the Bucks are going, but we'll see if that actually happens.
What, the running back or Jack
No, the
Sawyer?
wide receiver, Egbuka. That guy was just.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense here.
It's weird though that Golden is still falling too.
Yeah, wide
But I
receivers.
guess this kind of proves what we were saying before though, is that after the top 3 or 4, there's like 20 guys that are all. It's like who you like more,
Yeah.
not so much who's going to be the best. Who's not really a standout guy.
Right.
Brett, you have any thoughts?
How much you hate the Bucks, but
Yeah. I don't know what their
it's
weaknesses
okay.
are
It's
either.
okay, buddy. Pick is in. Well, that could be
Will
like
Johnson.
Axel said,
Will
could be Axel.
Johnson, corner.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they go defense.
all right, we'll see. Goodell's at the podium.
Well, his family is extremely excited.
You called it, Ando.
Really?
Emeka Ugububu.
He was
Sorry.
the
Mecca.
Abuka.
oh well hell
Oh,
he
Abuka.
he won the MLB pitch hit and run competition in 2011. They just showed highlights of it.
Oh, wow.
Man, I mean I watched him a few times well everybody did against Ohio. He's good with Ohio State. He had one of the playoff games he went off like crazy, I think, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Ohio State's been
Right.
pumping receivers out since
Yeah.
Brett was in diapers.
That's yeah, forever.
What were you gonna say, Brett? You're listening to Around the Couch Live. This is your doctor, Brett, speaking.
That's what I was going to say. Thanks. Another weapon for Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
That's a pretty solid 1, 2, 3 wide receivers. And with some good running backs there too. I'm sure that's exactly what you want to hear, Brett. Sorry. I always forget they're in your division.
Don't worry, my expectations are probably lower this year than even last year or 2 years ago. So Tampa winning the division is probably a smart bet again for like the 5th year in a row.
You know, though, if you knew what you knew about Cousins, you're gonna have Penix all year this year. That should.
Well,
I'm already talking myself into the Falcons.
that
Damn it.
might be, I mean, it's still he's still unproven. We're happy, you know, he has potential, but the offense I'm less worried about. I mean, you're not going to be able to win games if your defense is giving up that many points.
Yeah, you can't stop anybody. Yeah,
I'm glad that they went defense with their first pick. That does make me happy, but they got a long way to go on defense.
I might take a little in a little bit, just a little short break to welcome the Queen home and then figure out.
Well, we don't have to keep going all night long either. We don't have to.
No, I know, but if you guys want, I mean, how far do you guys want to go? We're at 20. I mean, if you guys, I mean, I know it's late for you guys.
Well, you know what? We've got well, God, how long? Well, we're at 20.
You want to at least go to 21?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
When is
to see if
Minnesota?
Shador?
Well, the Vikings pick at 24, so that's 5 more picks.
Let's go to 24. Let's do that. Yeah, we can't cut it off before. Sorry, Endo, bad producing.
Let's go to 23.
Well, you know, I mean, I wasn't gonna push it because like we talked a lot about the Vikings over the last year because they had a good year. So I was like, you know what, I'm fine with not talking about the Vikings a whole lot today. So I honestly still think they're going to trade out of that pick, but
that's what
we'll go to 24 and then they'll trade down and then
maybe they'll trade up and grab Shador like you.
Well, that's the crazy thing about the Vikings is with the free agency moves they made, they really added depth pretty much anywhere they really needed to fill a hole, so they can kind of pick the best available player here.
Right.
So it's like I've been reading the Vikings bloggers and podcasters and everything over the last couple weeks, and every single one has a different pick. I mean, some guys are saying safety to replace Harrison Smith. Some guys are saying running back to replace Aaron Jones when he leaves. Some are saying quarterback just for more depth. Some are saying offensive line just because you need depth there. So it's
right.
It could be like it actually reminds me a lot of the year when they drafted Randy Moss. They did not need Randy Moss when they drafted him. They had Jake Reed and Chris Carter at that time, but still made the pick. So that being said, they'll do something stupid, but I shouldn't say that. I've got faith in this GM team.
If the Cowboys draft Randy Moss, like they should have, then they don't trade 2 first-round picks for Joey Galloway 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like it's amazing how one move could set off certain.
There's that butterfly effect. I mean, you were the benefit of it when you traded Herschel Walker to the Vikings. So
Yeah,
it's
so
yeah,
definitely.
but it's crazy when you look at some of the ramifications of some of those moves like that maybe not seem major at the time, but
Well, even with the Cowboys when they drafted Zach Martin, Jerry wanted Johnny Manziel,
oh God,
and
can you?
and
Oof.
I did too.
How did they
And then I
talk? How did they
realized
talk him out of Manziel? I'm surprised he didn't.
I
He
think
just didn't overrule him.
Steven must have had. I think the rest of the room was like, "Listen, you're looking at an All-Pro
Uh-huh.
guard that we could draft. This kid,
Hall of
they had
Famer,
to have done
basically.
their. But you would think they would have done their work on his. I don't know.
But even with Manziel, you still. I mean, I was a huge on him too in college. I thought he
Oh,
was
he was
going to
like
be the real
he was like
deal.
Doug Flutie, like
Hmm.
closest to Doug thing I've seen to Doug Flutie.
Yeah. So it's
So I
well,
was like, I bought in. I was watching, and then of course he's throwing to Mike Evans too, which is
yeah. God, I forgot about that. That was Evans on his team.
yep.
Oh man.
So but Zach Martin, I mean, that's again, like Axel was saying earlier about, not a sexy lineman pick,
That's
but if you hit, like when Dallas drafted Tyler Smith, I was like, oh, okay, and then I'm very happy. Last year they did Guyton, didn't have that good of a year, and
well,
the jury's out with him, and so now
those
another lineman they
those
drafted.
lineman picks can backfire too. Like the Vikings picked Matt Khalil with the third overall pick. And I mean, he had a couple decent years, but not justifying a third overall pick.
Right, right.
So I mean, it's such a crapshoot all the time. That's part of why, like, I'm not like a couple years ago when the Vikings traded for Hawkinson, they traded a first round pick for him, and there was a lot of people that were pissed. And I'm like, well, Hawkinson's a proven Pro Bowler. I'm fine with it on that
Yeah.
trading for improvement, but I mean, I don't know. But then you can also hit a risk reward situation, I guess. What the hell? Broncos pick
Oh,
is in.
yay.
And Goodell is standing up there with some kid that looks like he's about 15 years old. I'm not.
I wonder if do they go Amari and Hampton here, the Broncos?
Hmm.
Running back?
Yeah,
I
that
think
wouldn't
that's who
be
they
a
might go.
that wouldn't be a terrible pick. They could Do they need wide receiver help too? Oh, this is a Make a Wish kid. I was making fun of a Make a
Yeah.
Wish kid. I'm there's a special
Good
place
job,
reserved in
Ando.
hell. Special place reserved
Brett,
in hell for
You
me.
got to keep Ando in check. I can
I'm
only
tr-
keep him in a check hot kitchen for a little bit.
that's I'm trashing Make a Wish kids here, Brett. It's
We need it. Ever
Terrible.
since A Huss left, we haven't had like the drunk villain. So that's good.
somebody's got to step in, don't they?
Yeah, we can't have this too boring. Like you start like drifting off and forget you're on YouTube Live.
I know. That's always what scares me about doing these YouTube shows.
Now we're
Yeah.
gonna have to cancel the Make a Wish kid that was gonna be on the pod next week.
Yep.
Andy,
Damn
come
it.
on.
Shit. Well, I guess I just need to embrace the villain role.
Embrace the villain role.
I don't think many people I've ever known in my entire life would even call me a villain. They would probably laugh in my face. So,
Yeah, no.
Denver. One of those corners is off the board.
Oh no, they went, Jade Barron.
Well, here we go. The Steelers are on the clock.
Wow.
Will
you
Johnson's
really
still
would-
there.
Yeah, you really would have thought Will Johnson. I mean, he's really falling because he was the number one corner, top 10 pick projected,
Yeah.
and he's not even the first DB off the board.
That's crazy that he's fallen that far. The next three picks are the Steelers, Chargers, and Packers.
Oh, and then I'm gonna press stop.
And then well, and then the Vikings are going to trade out of that 24.
You know they're trading out. With the Giants are trading back in to get Jackson Dart
Yeah.
or Shador.
I
gotta believe Shador does it.
Has this been the long? I mean, what has there been? One quarterback taken? How
Yeah.
long has it been since there's been? This is deep for only one QB taken.
I can't remember the last time it went. I mean, the Kenny Pickett year, he was
Yeah. And the
drafted at
Desmond
like
Ridder
20
year.
something, and then Was Ritter that year too?
I think Ritter was 3rd round that year,
Okay.
wasn't he?
Okay. Yeah, Malik Willis was. Yeah, it was a rough.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna just take a second. I'll be right back, gents. I'm gonna mute and stop the video.
did he just say stop L video?
So, I guess so. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I hope he still has his Bluetooth headset in so he can give me shit that I mispronounced what he was saying. But oh boy.
right. Then there
So-
were 2.
So how else are you feeling about the Falcons this year, Brett? I think I kind of got into it a little bit. What did they doing much on free agency? I don't remember.
I'm not feeling that great about the Falcons this year. I think it's mostly what they've proven to be just a poorly managed franchise, poor
Uh-huh.
decision making. So, you got Terry Fontenot, a GM who's never made the
Yeah.
playoffs. He's still around. People wanted him gone, but if you get rid of him, you can't keep the head coach, or maybe you can because this organization does things backwards.
Yeah.
So, you're going to get rid of Raheem Morris after 1 year? Probably not, although he was so bad with some of those timeouts that cost us games.
Pick is in.
It-
Steelers. Sorry.
So if you're a head coach who's costing your team games, isn't that a fireable offense? So Arthur Blank's not the kind of owner that would ever do that. Like fire.
Yeah,
a
you
guy
said the
after one
loyalty thing
season.
is huge for him, right?
But that's kind of baked into the whole like poor decision making that this franchise has been stuck with for a while. It's been 7 years since we have made the playoffs, so
Has it been that
I-
long?
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I like Penix, but he's still almost a rookie. Like he has 3 games, so he's still improving. Even if he looked pretty good last year in those 3
Mhm.
games, and your defense has to be totally rebuilt. So
Whoa.
I'm just
Sorry, it's not Shadur Sanders.
oh, is it a QB?
Wow.
It is not a quarterback.
Wow.
They'll probably get him
Steelers-
in the 2nd round then, like you said.
That's Steelers
Wow.
going defensive
Derek
tackle.
Harmon. Derek Harmon out of Oregon. Wow, this is the defensive tackle draft.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, at least 4 D tackles gone already.
Couple D ends. Wow, Shador. Where does he go now?
Well, he's not going to the Chargers or the Packers or the Vikings
Or the
or the
Texans?
Texans. Maybe
You
God,
mentioned maybe the Rams.
maybe the Rams, but yeah, the
Or-
Ravens. No,
No, the rest of them no. Unless someone's going to want to trade back in to get him.
yeah, because really
Possibly.
everybody else has
Giants.
got a solid quarterback sitting there besides the Rams, maybe, and the Rams is only because he's getting old.
I looked at this scenario. I was like, what if of course the Browns didn't trade the 2nd pick, drafted Hunter, and then they got Shador in the 2nd round. You'd have the Colorado connection.
At this point, that could still happen. I think pretty easily.
Who's their QB right now? I mean,
Well,
is Lawrence-
Jacksonville would have had to draft him.
Oh
Right.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
Yeah,
but Shador,
thank you for that solo. I'm already losing it.
would Philly draft Shador to just mess it all?
Why would you? I don't. Why would you do? That's one of these teams might do
No,
that with
yeah.
somebody with an older quarter. I mean, that's what the Packers did with Aaron Rodgers and Favre, and with
I mean-
Jordan Love and Rodgers too.
Yeah,
So
I mean Shador. I mean golf is. I doubt Dan Campbell would want Shador.
that doesn't seem like a fit. But
No, I mean nothing against Shador, just the whole surround.
Yeah.
the circus that
yeah,
has
exactly.
potential.
he doesn't want all the dramatic bullshit. That's gonna.
Would the
happen
Saints
with him.
trade up and get him?
See, that's the thing. The Saints or the Giants, I think, would trade up back in
Well,
the first round.
Russell Wilson's on the Giants, right?
And Winston.
Well, if you look ahead to the second round, the Browns
But
have
he
got
could
the
be cut.
the Browns have the first and the fourth pick in the second round.
What happened there? Did Tennessee trade their pick or something?
Well, no, I think one of those. Oh, that I'm not sure how they got the first pick.
Carolina?
I can't remember how the hell they got it. It doesn't say on
No,
the.
Houston was the Carolina.
Oh, when
Well,
they got
the fourth pick was from the Jags, wasn't it?
Unless they, because the Browns, it goes Browns, Giants, Titans, Browns, Raiders, Patriots. So Patriots are 6. That's weird, unless they don't reshuffle usually
No, well,
that
It's-
much.
if they're tied record wise, there's some kind of rotation.
Oh,
that-
could that be?
oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well,
I
like on
think
the
so.
on the ESPN thing I'm looking at
Oh.
here, it's got like a little arrow thing on it, picks that are traded, and the first, second, and third picks in the second round do not have that arrow, but the fourth pick where the Browns at 36 does. I think that was part of that Jacksonville trade, wasn't it? The 36th pick.
Oh, yeah, that just happened.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah.
happened. So maybe the Browns grab Sanders in one of those picks.
If he's there, I mean, it'll be interesting because the Giants are 34 overall, number 2 in the second round.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to go past the second pick in the second round if he doesn't get picked in the first
I
round.
can't see, or Jackson Dart too. You may see them go 1-2
Yep.
in that second round.
That's weird though, because I
and then
think
the
you can hear-
Falcons trade up to get Jalen Milrow.
Nothing would
That's what I'm
surprise me.
thinking.
Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry,
Chargers! My Chargers are on the clock.
Oh, we're getting some comments on the YouTube comments, boys. Do you want me to read them?
Oh.
We're
Yeah.
getting a comment from DVR Podcast Network that said, "You guys are great," with an exclamation point. And then W. Axel Foley says, "Bread is sexy. Where is Axel? I miss Axel. The pick is in." So we currently have 2 listeners. I'm assuming one of those is Axel. Or 2 watchers.
Axel and Lachlan.
There we go. Well, I'm one of them, I think, because I got the live chat open on my iPad.
Grandpa
maybe-
James,
Oh no,
come back.
I'm on my iPad, the film list, so that's me.
Kellum.
I've been
Joe Bear.
one of the watchers.
Well, James was on earlier.
My dad was on, James. I've been on. The film list has been watching.
Yeah, it's well, you know what? We'll get those numbers. Hey, you got to start somewhere, right?
Hey, Westworld Theory Cast is watching.
Is
Oh.
Axel getting every switch?
Okay, so I happened to glance over at Facebook for a second, and our one of our co-hosts that dropped out had to leave so he could post a picture of his dog on Facebook. So let's just.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like something Shador Sanders would do.
I know that damn Shadur Sanders.
the door.
He's trying to distract himself from falling so far in the draft.
I think are the Chargers
Taking
driving to
pictures of his
Green Bay to
dog.
make this pick? I mean,
You know, the best thing about being on YouTube, you guys are now going to see when I am like silent for 30 seconds. It's because I'm so busy laughing I can't talk.
You're really good about hitting that mute button because
That's
we rarely hear you laugh.
that's true. I do that a lot. So, oh yeah, good times. Chargers down to 1 minute and a half before pick still not in.
hey, Logan O'Hoppe hit a home run.
I think I'm playing you this week, Solo. I don't want to hear that. Do you
Oh
have him?
yeah, no.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. So you're fine. No, you're killed. My ERA is over 7 this week. It's awesome.
My pitching staff has turned out a couple of the young guys I drafted that I was hoping that would have potentials are at least paying off at this point. Kid from Seattle, was it Seattle? Brian Wu, where the hell is he pitching at?
Oh,
He's a
yeah,
freaking
Wu.
stud. And Sanchez from Philly has been awesome. But we'll see.
3-3. The Angels tied the game. Oh my God, go crazy, folks. Go crazy. They scored 3 runs. Holy cow.
Hey, the Angels are good this year, man. I'm telling you. Wash has turned that team around.
He needs to give them some cocaine to get their
I was going
bats
to say,
going.
yeah, the cocaine
Maybe-
is the key.
Maybe he has.
You just need to get season tickets to go to all the games solo because Mike Trout just hits dingers when you go. So,
I know he does. It was Troy Gloss before him, and then Trout became the new
oh,
Gloss.
Troy Gloss. He destroyed the Twins in the ALCS back in like
Well, you probably hate Adam Kennedy more. He
yeah,
hit 3 home runs.
both of them. Both of them. I went to like two or at least two of those games at the
Oh,
Metrodome
wow.
when they played, and they both just killed the Twins that year. That was a fun Twins team too, with Torrey Hunter and Minkiewicz and all those Christian Guzman.
Poppy
Good
on
team.
that team? Poppy on that team?
No, he was not.
Oh,
Because they gave up on
Corey
him before
Koski?
Koski. I think Koski was still with them. Yeah, yeah. They at least I don't think Ortiz was on there because got rid of him because he was injury prone, and then once he got to Boston and had some help from Manny and some of his advisors, and all of a sudden turned Ortiz into a Hall of Fame player. But
Yeah.
I always loved him when he was here, though. Ugh, big regret, but. Oh, let's
What
see.
is
Is the
going
pick
on?
in?
This is I
Pick
don't
is
know.
in.
This has been a while.
Yeah, they wait. The Chargers on my clock here, the Chargers were down to like 8 seconds before it said pick is in. So they wonder if something's going on here.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm. Who?
Hmm?
Are you gonna tease us?
This was the
You
guy I
can
thought the Vikings might draft here, but I think it's going to be Omarion Hampton from the Tar Heels.
Wow.
I can't for some reason I'm blanking. Who the hell is the Chargers' main running back right now?
Well, it was Dobbins, and I don't
Oh,
even know if
that's
Dobbins
right.
is on the team, and the other guy from the Ravens.
So that makes sense to draft a running back there. Boy,
Yeah,
there's
they need a
still a
running back.
lot of people in Green Bay. Holy shit, they pan out after they do the pick is in thing on the TV. They pan
they-
out.
I just
Man,
feel like
there's
they're taking longer this year, or maybe because we're doing it on the pod live.
I think they're going faster.
Okay.
yeah,
'Cause
cause
we're,
it's actually it's only
2.5
9:30.
hours in,
Yeah,
and
They're-
we're like 3/4 of the way done. That's not bad.
That's true. Yeah.
but this could have been done in an hour and a half.
Well, yeah.
Based on
But
the
Axel
picks
would've saw the
coming
whole
in,
draft.
yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mari
well,
and Hampton.
so the Vikings are 2 picks away. Packers and the boy, if Will Johnson
Packers.
if Will Johnson lasts to 24, the Vikings better take him. I don't even care. They don't need corner. Corner's not their primary need, but why not?
I mean, the value there.
Yeah,
What
I mean,
is
at
your
24.
primary need?
primary need is probably backup quarterback, but you can't really do that in the draft. I'm
Probably
going to
not
see
in the
what
first
ESPN
round,
says
no.
for their primary need. Okay, well, they do say corner, guard, defensive tackle, safety, wide receiver. I mean, but all those spots they have solid starters, so they're basically drafting for depth here.
You're gonna draft Matthew Golden. You picked the wrong team there.
Well, Golden, I'd be fine with Golden too. Like I said, I thought the Cowboys should have drafted him.
Yeah. I hope
Who's
Tyler
this?
Booker's a Hall of Famer.
Who are the Packers going to draft to block Minnesota from getting them?
There
That's
you
the
go.
question.
Let's see what ESPN says the Packers' needs are. They also need cornerback, tackle, wide receiver, edge, and D tackle.
Shit.
They might take.
I'm
maybe
sure
they'll take
whoever they
Michigan.
take, there will be boos throughout the crowd.
Of course. Well, unless it's somebody they've heard of. I think Mr. Cowboy's left us. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Solo, does that jersey have a 75 NFL best 75
Yeah.
on it? That's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, it's from the
That's
what,
really cool.
94 season? 96 season?
I can't remember what year that
94.
was.
94.
Yeah,
I just
that's
looked at it.
cool.
It's my Troy Aikman.
Yeah. Well, I knew the Aikmans. I just hadn't seen that patch on there. That's cool.
75 years old. So I feel like I aged doing this podcast tonight.
Well, they on my thing they just switched over to the college game day guide. I see Reese Davis and Herb Street.
Oh,
where
you're
they
on
have-
ABC. The ABC feed is doing that. ESPN's not.
Okay. They just delivered a tray of hors d'oeuvres and it's making me hungry. Kirk Herbstreit is eating chicken wings right now. Why am I watching that?
Is Lee Corso on there?
No.
No.
It looks. Is he doing
Not
another
so fast,
season?
my
or is
friend.
Well, he's retiring.
Yeah, I know he's retiring. Is he
Yeah.
doing? Is
Well,
he
doesn't
doing
he
one
only
more
do like
season or
5
not?
minutes anyway?
It's not much. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
same thing with him and Dolly Parton. I felt like they're gonna fall when they're on
Yeah,
the stage.
that's exactly right. Yeah, we've got looks like Nick Saban and Desmond Howard, maybe.
Yeah, it's Desmond Howard, Nick
That sounds right.
Saban,
Yeah, Reese
Herb
Davis
Street.
and Herbie. Yeah,
and oh, was that it? I thought that was one.
yeah. There's just four of them on this right now. Man, those people in the pack, they are not leaving. That I bet they're still. Well, I suppose they're waiting for their pick, of course.
I wonder how
I'll be
many will
right.
leave after this pick.
I'll be right back, fellas.
I bet a lot. Let's leave as much dead air as we can, Brett. We'll really pick up the viewership here. Oh God, Solo,
we
did
might
you
even
leave,
double it.
did Solo leave the podcast just to comment on the chat? Because he says I love this pod on the YouTube chat. So if so, well played, Solo. Well played.
Oh man, I love all the dead air on this chat. This is great, guys. Keep up the good work.
I should comment that on our own video. It would be fantastic.
So what
what? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to kind of change the subject.
Yes, please do.
What have you look? What kind of art were you looking? New cover art were you looking into? Did you have any ideas?
It's more of just I don't have any concrete ideas, but I want to do something that looks a little well. For one thing, the stuff that we used before is I don't know if like they've upgraded the tech, but now it looks like it's in low res compared like when Solo posted the picture of it. It looks all blurry now. So what I want to try and do is somehow take a couple of the pictures that we used in Portland and somehow mess with them just a little bit to.
Oh God, we have photographic evidence of Portland.
There's a couple. No, I would definitely not do anything that would make us look stupid. Well, we're gonna look dumb, but not like, embarrass us. If that would make sense.
Okay.
So I don't have any concrete. Kind of the way I work on that kind of stuff is I just kind of let things percolate in my head for a month or 2 months, and I kind of start looking at other podcasts or other things and see what they're using to kind of try and, for lack of a better term, rip off their what they're doing. So I don't have any solid ideas yet, but if you have any solid ideas, please let me know. But my goal is to have something done.
All the viewers out there, if you have any ideas, write us a dvrpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, please do.
It's not .org.
.gov.
Do we have an around the couch at gmail.com yet?
We don't.
Might need to create that before someone steals it and like asks for money.
Yeah, extorts us for a couple million.
That's a great idea. I'll steal it and ask for money.
So did you? I see you posted something on the comments. Did you leave to post that, or did you post that earlier on the YouTube?
Oh no,
comments?
I posted early.
Okay, I just
didn't leave to do it.
Left. Well, it was a lot funnier when I said that on the pod that you left to comment, but we'll leave it at that. Pick is in for the Packers.
All right, come on, Pack. All right.
we're gonna get this pick, and then the Vikings are gonna go down to like 30 seconds, and then it'll say pick has been traded to the
Yeah.
New York Giants or whoever.
But then they still have to pick within those 30 seconds.
Yeah,
right?
and then we're done. We're done.
Yeah. So we're done after pick 24, no matter what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I just can't believe all the people that are there. I'm actually not that disappointed that I'm not there at this point because that's just insanity.
Yeah.
COVID. Oh my God. Look at that crowd.
Yeah, they're doing the zoom out here. And it's in the parking lot next to Lambeau, which is weird. I suppose I
Oh,
could
really?
fit more people there. Yeah, because when they'll zoom out a little bit, you'll see it
Where
in a
did
few
everyone
seconds.
park then?
There's nobody lives in Green Bay. There's parking everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I think. I guess I haven't been there, but that's my assumption.
I've been there, and a lot of the parking is actually just in the neighborhoods around the stadium, like on the street or in somebody's yard. I don't know how they can fit that many people though. How many people did they say how many people are there?
I think they did earlier, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Imagine getting
the-
out of there tonight.
Oh, my guy is still going to be available.
Oh,
They are not taking the corner from Michigan.
who
Oh,
are they taking?
You
They're
can say
taking
it.
they're taking the guy that Solo's team should have taken.
Who dat? Oh, Golden
Matthew Golden. Yep.
to the pack.
Oh, okay.
That's a good pick for the Packers. I hate it that they're taking him, but that's a good pick.
Yeah. Love the Golden.
He'll be an elk in 5 years.
You know it.
Oh, they still haven't made the pick on my feed.
Well, I haven't actually had it on the pick, but I had a guy that I have seen on here has been usually right on has said that's who it is. So unless something crazy
Oh,
happens,
it hasn't officially happened.
has not been officially announced yet on this one.
Hey, fellas, I actually do have to go right now, so I'll let you.
Okay.
Sorry, Ando.
No, you're fine because you'll miss the trading down. Brett and I will see who
So
the
you
Vikings
guys hold down the
down to.
fort, as
Yes.
they say, and I'll see you, boys.
man.
See you around the couch.
Night Solo.
Yes, sir.
All
Great
righty.
job.
Hey, good job by you. And I don't even know what I'm doing here.
That was when you that was like your drop the mic line. You were supposed to stop when you said
I
good
know.
job by you, and then
Yeah, I'm done now. See you, fellas.
good night, Solo. So, Brett, how is it that the two people that are not on the West Coast are the ones that are still on this call? That's really the question of the night.
Well, good point. Are we also the two youngest of the four of us, though? Are you younger than Heath?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so that's why
absolutely.
the old men have to go to bed early.
The two
Let's
old
be
men,
real.
like 2 and 3 hours before we do, even.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to look forward to. In 2 years, your bedtime drops 3 hours.
Yeah. Because I think Solo turns 50. I think next month. I think it's his 50th.
Oh shit! Really?
I think so. Because I think he's May, and I want to say when we were talking on the film list a while back, he said his 50th is this year, and Axel is going to be 51. I think he was 50 last
Yeah.
year. So
I thought they were a couple of years apart, but maybe
I
just
think
1
it's
year apart.
just 1 or 1.5. Yeah, I'll be 48 in December, so I'm a couple of years younger than them, but not
Okay.
that much. So I guess 2 years, 2 hours. I suppose it's all the same thing. I suppose.
That's all right. We can hold it down here.
Yeah.
So yes, I see wide receiver M Golden confirmed.
Yep. He's walking out, and he has a golden sport jacket on. It's like gold. Oh God, what a obnoxious. He'll fit right in with the Packers.
Is that pun intended with that coat?
Yeah, I think absolutely it is. Oh, it's not just the coat; it's the whole suit. Oh my God, it's wow, it's something. Oh,
Yep.
Vikings pick is in.
Does he look like the Oscars trophy?
Actually,
I
not that dissimilar.
I can't see them.
It's there's like a little bit of black in there too, but it's like a gold print, and it's really it's something. Good for him
Nice.
though.
Well, I mean, if the Vikings pick is in that fast, it's got to be your boy,
It has to be. I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, oh,
Will
man,
Johnson.
that'd be a nice. I'd be just fine with a corner depth is something the Vikings have struggled with for a long time. So, well, even last year they had to bring in what's his name. I can't remember his name right now. They've had to bring Pat Patterson for a couple, or Patrick Peterson for a couple years, and what the heck is the other guy that played for the Patriots? And I'm blanking on it. They've had to basically patch in corner spots for the last couple of years, so I'd be happy with them. Oh man, yeah, I think the 3 hours of being on a podcast call are starting to catch up with me, Brett. If you can't tell.
Well, you've been hard at work, man.
Well, not that hard at work, but hard enough, I suppose. What the hell?
Harder than your day job, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. Good point. Good point. Oh, okay. I miss talking to you, Brett. It's been a long time since we've talked to you. Let's see here. What do we got here? I'm trying to look at my
see, Will Johnson, James Pierce Jr., Maxwell
wow,
Hairston.
my sources say they are not taking him.
What?
They are taking Donovan Jackson from Ohio State University.
Really?
What I am reading here said that Will
I don't
Johnson
see him on my
Jr.
board.
Well, let's see where is he at here? Best available.
Donovan Jackson. He was not in the top like 25 best available according to ESPN.
I think his number 74, so he must be an offensive lineman.
Oh, Donovan Jackson. Here we go. Ohio State. OG. 32. On the list of 32 as far as best available right now. Not that means anything, but
Yeah, exactly. Well, this says Will Johnson Jr. has a knee issue that has some concern. Schefter just says that has concerned some NFL teams and explained why he has not been selected. Wow, that's crazy.
Interesting.
Huh. Well, that was anticlimactic for a guard. Two of our teams took a guard. Brett, at least you're happy. Three out of the four of us took an offensive lineman. So
I am happy.
yeah,
I'm
you
happy.
should be.
Yeah.
Well, all
Should be
right.
fun.
After that anticlimactic Vikings pick, I think are we ready to sign off?
I think so. Yeah.
For Shadur Sanders and Dallas Cowboy fan and In the Basement and JJ McCarthy super fan, everybody, thanks for listening, and we will be back whenever that is, the next fall, I suppose, a couple months, maybe before that if news breaks, but
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do like a Hard Knocks. Do we even know the Hard Knocks team yet?
I don't
Have they
think we
announced
do.
that? Okay.
I don't think we have.
We'll have to throw something together around that time. Maybe
Yeah.
schedule release or something. Who knows?
Yeah, well, and if we're in Portland next fall, we'll do like 6 podcasts in 2 days, so
Yes.
we'll be fine there. So
And we'll release some of them like a year or two later after we record them. So
that's true. Yeah, because there's at least one podcast that still has not been released. That was from. Yeah, you're right. It's not quite a year yet, but it's getting close. So I have to get on that, Axel. So, anyways, I think we will sign off, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, Ahus, for joining us. I'm sorry I wasn't here.
Yes. For everyone else, good night.
Welcome to East Coast, where everybody stays up late.